So hi everyone,
Hello
welcome you all.
everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome.
You all to this session of the 7th of April 2025. Second shift sir. इसके बाद सिर्फ एक shift रह जाएगी.
Barabar. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow morning shift is not there.
Yeah.
Tomorrow only evening shift is there. So you have to be prepared for evening shift. I think hardly few students are left over for shift 2 because I think कल के shift के लिए तो सारे बच्चे most of the students have already written the examination and they're in the relaxing mode and they are waiting for their examination. But and what about advanced, sir? I think some students started preparing for
Advanced
yeah.
also. All those who are aspiring greater than 200 scores sir or near to 200, so they can actually prepare for their advanced preparation.
Sir, what is the analysis about today's paper, sir? Morning paper?
Today's analysis about the morning, sir. Math was moderate. We cannot say difficult, but the question carries the length.
Yeah.
While you try to solve a problem, you will be facing the lengthy part of the problem. So it was very difficult to get 100% score in math. But yeah, although I can say every question was doable, there was not a single question which falls into a category of a difficult problem. By the length of the question, you can consume 4 minutes or 5 minutes in a particular question. But yeah, I would say the question paper was moderate of the mathematics.
Yes.
And
What
what
about
about
chemistry, sir? Chemistry paper I have seen it is moderate to standard. Actually, you know what happened in January session, most of the session papers came easy to moderate.
Okay.
And hard was only hardly 1 or 2 questions. And one paper I remembered, 0 question was there, hard ones. But this April session entirely I have seen that in chemistry they have maintained a sort of standardness they have maintained.
Yes, sir.
Easiness was not there. Like, I remember January session, few questions were like directly very silly type
Basic
of questions.
questions.
Like in maths, I can say, what is A plus B whole square?
Yeah.
So it's like joke type of question. Like that in chemistry, some questions in January session were 2-3 were too easy and very easy. But in April session, I have seen the standard has been maintained.
They maintain the standard.
They maintain the decorum of the paper and the paper was a bit standard.
And students, what is your experience? Was there anyone in the chat section? Sir, please show us the chat section. So was there anyone in the chat section, guys, who have recently attempted the paper? They got out the centers and like you can also share the experiences that you have got from the today's examination. Not only about this shift, about the morning shift also. If you have any experience to share, please let us know about that.
And sir, I think physics sir can discuss about physics. But have you heard about physics paper?
Yeah, physics paper was also sir moderate. Okay. We cannot say it is the questions were falling into the difficult part. Easy to moderate the questions came, sir.
Okay, right.
And so as we come closer to the last days of the shift, sir, the level of the paper is also been increasing.
Oh.
We can observe that in the math particularly we have seen that the type of the questions level been increasing so that it becomes difficult for the students who score 100%.
Same thing I have seen in January session also. The last 2 papers of chemistry were very tough to standard.
Yeah.
Oh, that means we cannot generalize, but we can broadly say that the ending shift papers are coming a bit hard.
Yeah.
Starting are like motivational type or whatever it is. But how they have their own ways to normalize the...
Absolutely, sir, because it is totally based on the percentile system.
Yes.
So, however, if you get like 295 in a particular shift, and in another shift you may get 285, you may fall into a same percentile score. So a person who is getting 295 and 285 in the another shift.
So you should not think that that shift wala paper easy tha ya hard tha.
Yeah.
No, relativity they will find it out. That is there. They have their own software. They have their own protocol. They will follow it. So that you don't need to take tension about it. So can we see the chat so that we can discuss?
Yeah, please show us the chat
students
on the screen.
So right.
All right, so I can see a lot of students have put down the charts in the morning I attempt 40 and 3 questions goes wrong. Is that enough? So yeah, if you talk about the mathematics section, guys, getting 50% is a safer side. Let's say total 25 questions are there and you are able to attempt 13 questions. Definitely you will be able to score above 99 percentile. And sir, what about chemistry? What is a safer score?
Safer score for chemistry is
getting 99 percentile in this subject.
Safer side I can tell is 80 plus.
80%.
80 marks I'm telling you.
80 marks, percent marks. Same, yeah. Because
80, because if the paper came tough for chemistry, scoring 80 will be very difficult for them.
Absolutely.
And if they scored 80, they'll reach up to 99 point some percentile.
Okay.
But if the paper was easy, then they may, to score 99 percentile, they may reach up to 84, 85, 88 marks.
Okay, so 80 is a safer side, whichever the
safer side is 80. But to enter cutoff for advance, chemistry 60 plus marks is the safer side.
Okay.
Because if the score physics, chemistry and mathematics equal marks, let us assume.
Yeah.
60, 60, 60, 180.
Yes.
I think 180 is the safe cutoff
Yeah,
mark for
safe.
advanced.
Yeah, absolutely.
And NIT is sure.
NIT is also
NIT
sure.
is sure. We rank, I think 20,000 nearby it will be, but
Yeah.
NIT is sure. NIT top NITs you may not get,
Yeah.
but some
With top
NITs, some
branches.
decent branches you will get.
Yeah.
And advanced you will get qualified. And if your luck is good and in advance you have done more well than mains, then you know what happened. There is a chance to get enter into IIT also. That you know, I cannot say luck. But 5 to 10% there is something
Yeah,
called
there are always
luck.
some students.
Some chances are there where luck favors 5 to 10% we can say.
Absolutely.
So Akshay sir, you continue your
I'll
discussion.
continue. Yeah, so
I'll
we'll
be
have
back
a
with
discussion over the
chemistry paper.
analysis, bachcho. So we have a quick analysis related to the shift 2. Today the paper 7th of April 2025. I want to discuss few topics about it. See, physics moderate to difficult. This is a common feedback being given by the students. Some of them say the paper was moderate. Some of them they say the paper is difficult. And for chemistry it was moderate. Math was moderate. I have also seen the questions in the morning attempt. I found that the questions were lengthy. A few questions were there, around 4 or 5 questions were there, which may consume your 5 minutes or 4 minutes of your time in actually getting to the final answer. So that's why I would consider the math questions was moderate because of the type of the questions being asked. They are not difficult, but they were actually lengthy, so that it becomes difficult for the students to attempt the paper in a given stimulated time. All right. If I talk about the math paper, a particular, talking about the questions number, okay, so 5 questions were considered to be the easier, 4 moderate but lengthy, 3 questions difficult 2, and very difficult was only 1. If I say memory based questions been obtained, like from the shift that I'm talking about, the analysis, quick analysis, so 40% the paper was falling into a easy category. Difficulty is always near to 20 or 30%, 20, it ranges between 15 to 30%, and always this is what the JEE mains follow. I want to see the chart, sir, because it is not visible on my screen. Sir, I want to see the chart of the students. These are the chapter wise bifurcation. This will help us to actually bifurcate that how much is the percentage being asked from a particular chapter, guys. And talking about the physics, this is a detailed version of the physics part. These are the type of the question. Easy questions were 5 moderate, 4 moderate but lengthy. And this will help you to analyze very clearly. If you see here, difficult was 17% in the physics. So I would say the physics paper was moderate, and like majority of the questions were falling into this category. Around 12 or 13 questions you will be able to easily solve out of the 25 if you're solving physics first, okay? And this is a chapter wise bifurcation, and it almost remains same for every shift. And if I talk about the chemistry paper, so chemistry paper you'll find this time it is surprisingly, the students are saying it is difficult, but the teacher won't say, because obviously the teacher has a good sound knowledge of the questions being asked. But the students, they felt that in comparison to the previous few years, sir, I'm not able to see the comments, sir. You can see the TV over here. I'm not able to see the comments of the students. If you guys see the chemistry section, according to the students, in comparison to the last years, okay, so what the student observed, they observed that they were not able to score full out of full in the chemistry section. If I ask you, like, getting 100% score in chemistry, was it easier this time? Will it be easy to score 100% in these shifts, in the last 2 shifts or last 3 shifts? So students say no, because definitely students, the toppers also, even they got stuck in 1 or 2 questions and they were not able to get the answer of those questions, particularly in the chemistry section. But if I ask you about the previous few years, even in the January attempt also, many of the students, they were able to score 100% marks in the chemistry section. So this is the feedback, common feedback, that every student got stuck in 1 or 2 questions. They were not able to score 100%, and that's why we can put the difficult section as 30% and easier to be 37 and moderate as 33. This time there is a high change in the chemistry section, I would say. All right. So this is a chapter-wise bifurcation in which we can easily see here that these are the chapter names and these are the percentages being given in front of you. And based on that, guys, it is very important that although this remains same, but you have to always give a preference to that particular chapter which has a higher weightage. Okay, so basically you need to actually focus on those chapters first, those units first, where the questions are generally picked up more. Okay, so this is the mantra of the real success, getting good score in the JEE mains. Guys, this is the second last shift that I am discussing and that we came up with a discussion. We have a lot of questions in the shift 1 today. almost every question of math was solved here in the YouTube channel. You can see the live video also. Moreover, guys, I would also ask you, if you're not getting the time to see the video, you can do one thing. You can just join our Telegram group. The link of the Telegram group will be provided in the description of this video, guys. And with the help of this Telegram group, guys, you will be able to download all the PDFs of the session. See, these PDFs are really very important. All the memory-based questions that the questions we are getting from the students. So those questions are very important for all the students who have either appeared for their examination or they are about to appear. Many of you will plan to take a drop also next year. So that is the reason, guys, I would always recommend to download these worksheets, the sheets that we would be sharing over the Telegram groups. Okay. So today's morning shift, your team prediction is wrong in my opinion. They said 200 plus for 99, which is totally wrong. Actually will be, yeah, absolutely. Jaswant, I also agree with that. Every teacher has a different experience, and combining all the physics, chemistry and math, because at that time we got the questions and it was very difficult to say that 99 percentile for 200, but we always recommend that getting a 200 score is a safer score. You will be eligible for a good NIT and a good branch in that, whatever the shift may be. However, the question paper was tough or was it easy, it is always recommended to you to get a score of 200. So we found the questions of the mathematics to be falling in the moderate section in the morning shift. That's why I would say the percentile will go down. Okay. My 61 attempt, 24 chem 21. Yeah, this is a good attempt, Vishnu. Keep it up. All right. So yeah. So I hope, guys, we are about to get the questions. Our team is really working hard. They're finding the questions, standing outside the center, collecting the questions from the students, and yeah, they're noting down the questions and sending to our team. This is the process that we used to follow for every YouTube live discussion. Okay. So this much of hard work we used to give so that we can collect the questions and give it to you directly. I would recommend all of the students who are the part of the session, please like this video, please subscribe to our channel. If you're not the subscriber, please subscribe. And also my team would share the link to you guys. This link will be of the Telegram group. Please join this Telegram group so that you can get the future updates also related to the advanced examination. How much percentile? Vishnu is saying, sir, how much percentile I can expect? So Vishnu, if you have attempted for around 61 question and let's say 60 question all goes correct, so 180 score, so near to, I would say near to 99 percentile, 99 point something, you will be able to achieve in this. Okay, and like that's a safe score if you're getting it. अब ये एनालिसिस देखकर क्या ही करूँ हो गया JEE. So Jaswant, don't worry बच्चे, these questions they are not actually benefiting for your mains preparation, but they will also benefit for your advanced preparation. So that's why these are very important. Now we have the set of the chemistry questions, guys, and we are about to start the discussion over the chemistry questions. So sir, I would like to invite you. Suresh sir is our chemistry faculty over here, and he has a good amount of experience, 20 years experience.
Hi students.
Yeah.
Hi sir.
Yeah, hello sir. And sir, how is the analysis of the chemistry? How did you find the questions today?
Questions in the session 2 today is well balanced and it is relatively easy as compared to the session 1.
Session 1.
Yeah.
Okay. But sir, many of the students, they gave the review this time that the chemistry section is tough. They were not able to score 90, like 100% score in chemistry. One or two questions in every shift, they are finding difficult to complete that. Is it happening, sir?
So the entire paper is going to be looking easy only, but what student felt is good and at least 2-3 questions are just difficult kind of thing. Okay. But we can handle it once we are sticking to the NCERT.
Okay, if you are good in the preparation, definitely you will be handling those questions. So let me help you with the questions, sir. Whether this is updated, sir. Thank you. So you can start with the discussion. Okay, all the best everyone. We'll come up the questions of the math now, very soon.
So hi students, how did you write today's examination? So mention in the chat box, easy, difficult or moderate. Vishnu Bharadwaj Upadhyay, hi. Hi, you can join advanced preparation, but I'm scoring only 146. Yeah, 146 se badh jata hai beta. Yeah, Kish Sharma, come on. So this is the analysis, Infinity Learn. Quickly, for you it is encountered based on the memory based questions of some basic concepts of chemistry near about 5.2%, structure of atom 4.4 and redox reactions and it is 2.4 and chemical equilibrium 2.4 and ionic equilibrium 3.2. and overall paper is moderate and moderate to easy, beach mein hai. And solutions 3.6, thermodynamics 6.8, electrochemistry 5.6. When you see the maximum, you can see basic concepts of chemistry 6.8 and coordination compound 7.2. These are the highest scoring as far as the analysis is part concerned. Periodic table, it is connected to the P block elements and it is coming to be 6%. And also you can see basic concepts of organic chemistry, that is GOC. Yeah. And you have practical chemistry, you have biomolecules and aldehydes and ketones and carboxylic acids 5.6, and all chapters are well balanced, my dear students. Okay, without any delay we can just see what extent we can go with this. Okay, let's see, consider the following oxides, and V2O5, Cr2O3 and Mn2O7 and V2O3 and VO2. The number of oxides which are acidic is given as X. And consider the following complex, and this is a half part of the question, and this is the complex, and it is the primary valency of the complex is. So the primary valency of the complex, here it is primary valency, and it is going to be X and it is Y, and X plus Y. So V2O5 and acidic nature is directly proportional to oxidation state. It is directly proportional to oxidation state, and the transition metals forms an oxides, and these oxides intermediate oxidation state and lower oxidation state and higher oxidation state. Lower oxidation state oxides are going to be basic, and intermediate oxidation state are going to be amphoteric, and higher oxidation state is going to be acidic. So V2O5 is an highest oxidation state, is an acidic, and Cr2O3 chromic anhydride is going to be acidic, and Mn2O7 and it is going to be acidic. There are, I got it is 3, and consider the following complex, the compound primary valency. So there are 3 sulfates, and there are 3 sulfates. Primary valency is going to be ionic valency, and the complex is Y. The value of X plus Y, it is going to be, it is supposed to be twice, okay, and it is going to be 3 and 2. So X plus Y is going to be 3 plus here option is getting late. Okay, we'll come back to that. Which of the following is the correct hybridization of the XeF4? So should I join in the Chaitanya Swaran batch for JEE Advanced? Of course, Yug Karthik, you can join. Yes, you can join. It is there in the last crash course in the description box. The link is available. You can just go with that. V2O5 vanadium pentoxide is acidic, dear student Sadhu. Okay, XeO4, it is going to be, let us see, xenon is going to have the bond F, and it is going to be F, and it is going to be F, and a lone pair of electrons are being given. So steric number is going to be, bond pairs are 4, lone pairs are going to be 2, and steric number is going to be 6, and it is octahedral. As steric number is going to be 6, it is going to be sp3d2 hybridization. So the answer for this question is going to be sp3d2 hona chahiye. It is a memory based question on the September 7th April shift 2 ka hai. And the answer for this is going to be sp3d2, and you can have to calculate the hybridization of a compound. I just want to give you a simple trick. For this question you can use it. You can use it for any other sessions or any advanced also. So to calculate hybridization, H is equal to half V plus M plus or minus C. Use this formula, you will understand. Number of hybrid orbitals H, and V is equal to valence, number of electrons in the valency shell, and M is equal to number of monovalent atoms, and C is the charge. Depends upon the charge, you can use that value, but reverse the sign. If there is no charge, make it 0. Vishnu, yeah, exam XCO F2. Even XCO F2, this is the same answer. XCO F4 and XCO F2. Okay, this is XCO F4 hoga. Okay, anyways, the correct order of basic strength of the following molecule is. There are certain rules I just want to say to make the clarity about the basic strength of the compounds. So, basic strength, amines are basic due to the presence of lone pair of electron present on the nitrogen. Okay, here also nitrogen is there, right? Okay, so basic strength is directly proportional to availability of lone pair of electron on nitrogen. That is the rule number 1. Okay, anyways, you can see basic strength, this is the rule number 1, and rule number 2, basic strength is directly proportional to stability of conjugate acid. So there are many ways we can enter into the question, or otherwise you can say alkyl amine is always more basic than ammonia is always more basic than aryl amine. So this is the fundamental rule you need to follow to crack this kind of questions. So based on this, here this is an aryl amine, this is aryl amine, this is aryl amine, and this is alkyl amine. I just want to say here it is going to be A, and it is B, C and D. So D सबसे ज़्यादा होगा. And these are all the anilines, and anilines, this is going to be electron releasing group by means of positive mesomeric effect, and this is a electron withdrawing group by means of negative mesomeric effect. And for aryl amines, the basic strength is directly proportional to positive M and inversely proportional to negative M. So based on that, I would say this is better base as compared to this. I would say B, then this, and the least is going to be C and A. So in that DBAC, option 3 is the correct answer for this question. So Vishnu, there is no difference, is same. So DBAC is the answer, and this kind of basic strength questions every session of the JEE examination is coming. Oh, no wonder next session also you are going to get this, not only for this JEE Mains examination, basic strength of amines, acidic strength of carboxylic acids, and the relative acidic strength of phenols and among alcohols can be a cumulative question for your JEE advanced preparation also. Stay tuned, I'll be back with some more questions. So these are the memory based questions as of now. As we are collecting the questions further, I am going to reappear for you with bunch of questions. So physics teacher is waiting for you. Hi sir, please.
Hello sir.
How physics paper?
Physics paper so far is same level sir. It's good. Like April attempt is being a standard level as compared to January. January too much fluctuation was there in paper difficulty. This time it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
So please enjoy the questions of chemistry, physics. Thank you sir.
Thank you so much sir. Hello students, welcome. Physics was easy, good. If you got it easy, very good. Chalo, we'll move into the physics question based on the memory based we have got about 5 questions. More are coming in as we are speaking. Our team is verifying based on that, we'll bring it. And as you will see, similar patterns are following. Units and dimensions has higher weightage this time. Okay? Chalo, let's start with this. Oops, I think this is one more chemistry that came in. Here's the physics one. All right, chalo, let's start with this one. Which of the following forces cannot be expressed in terms of potential energy? What kind of force can be expressed as potential energy? Only conservative forces can have a potential energy associated with them. So the force that we are talking about that cannot be expressed as potential energy has to be a non-conservative force. Among all of them, you know right away the non-conservative force is the frictional force. A non-conservative force cannot have potential energy because potential energy comes in conservative forces because that force, the work that you do through that force is basically has to be conserved in the form of potential energy that you can give back into the system later on. In frictional force, it's a non-conservative, which means that work that you do against that force that eventually gets wasted, goes out as heat energy. So you do not have a potential energy stored there. Okay, yes, it is option A, correct, Nisarg. All right, so let's go for this. Next question. Equation of a wave traveling on a string is given as y is equal to sine 20 pi x plus 10 pi t. X and t are distances, time is in SI units. Minimum distance between the 2 points having the oscillating speed is how much? So first and foremost, obviously from the wave equation, you can tell right away, no problem over here. This is your k, this is your omega, right? Now in the question they are telling, what is the minimum distance between 2 points that have the same oscillating speed? What is the gap? If a wave is traveling like this, think about this point. This point has a speed a omega, maximum speed. This particle that's here on the mean position has the maximum speed, a omega. What is the next particle that has that same speed? The next particle that has that same speed is this one. And observe the question, the trick in the question is that talking about oscillating speed. If they would have said oscillating velocity, then this point had a velocity this direction, next point that had the same velocity would be here. Because then direction, if it were velocity, direction becomes important. But over here, we are dealing with just the speed. So it doesn't matter if this point has a downward velocity, magnitude is the same. So what is the gap between them? What is the distance between them? That's basically lambda by 2. So if I know k, if I know k is equal to 20 pi, I can get lambda. Lambda is 2 pi over k. It is 2 pi over k. So 2 pi over 20 pi, 1 by 10, which is basically 10 centimeter. This is in meters because they have said distances and time in SI units. So 1 by 10 meters, so 10 centimeter. So lambda by 2, the answer is 5 centimeter, not option A, Gagan. It's lambda by 2. Yes, correct, Nisarg. So lambda value comes out to be 10 centimeter. Lambda by 2 is 5 centimeter. Gagan, is it clear? कोई ऐसा बात नहीं कि कल टफ आएगा. There's no such hard and fast rule. If anyone is telling you, they are just spreading fear. Don't worry. Give your best in the exam. That's it. If it is tough, then everyone's it will be tough. Next question. Body object mass 500 gram moves with the speed along the x-axis with speed v is equal to 4 root x. What is the force acting on the object? So velocity is given as a function of x. I have been provided with mass. So to get from mass and velocity over there, from mass to force, I need to do mass times acceleration. Mass is known to me. I need acceleration. Normally for acceleration you do dv dt. That is good if v is given as a function of time. But here v is given as a function of x. So I have shown you this formula. Acceleration is v dv dx. This is the acceleration formula. Okay, many students going for the fourth option, or A, B, C, D. This is the fourth one. So acceleration is what? V is 4 root x. If I differentiate 4 root x, 4th as a constant comes as it is. Root x, if you differentiate, it gives you 1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 root x. Take the root x out. 1, 2 cancels. You get a 2 here. So you get 8 meters per second square. That is acceleration. Mass is 500 gram, which is basically 0.5 kg. So 0.5 kg times 8 meters per second square. Yes, it is option 4, 4 Newton. Yes, good work everyone. Everyone got it correct. This we are done in class. V as a function of x, how do you proceed on the basis of that? Okay? Okay, next question. Here it's given inductor reactance 50 ohms, capacitor reactance 50 ohms. Resistance of resistance 100 ohm connected in series with an AC source of 10 volt and 50 hertz. Power dissipated by the circuit is how much? Okay, power dissipated by the circuit is how much? First and foremost, see, the inductive reactance is 50 ohm, capacitive reactance is 50 ohm. What does that tell you? That tells you it is in resonance. If it is in resonance, two things. If it is in resonance, two things. First and foremost, your impedance is just equal to your resistance. 10 volt was mentioned peak. Chalo, I'll show you. 10 volt, suppose if it is mentioned as peak voltage is 10 volt. Okay. First thing I know that impedances are. Second thing I know, my power factor cos of phi is equal to 1. Right? Cos of phi is equal to 1. So in that case, my power formula was what? If I know the peak voltage and I know this, I can put half V naught square by Z cos of phi. This was the formula for power for the power. Right? I have everything. V naught, if it is given V naught, then plug it in here, half times impedance is same as resistance, which is 100 ohms. Cos of phi is equal to 1. This goes out. You just have 0.5. That's the answer. Okay. If you want to get I, you can. You'll just get V naught by Z. If 10 volt was given as RMS value, if this was not said peak, it was called RMS. Only difference is that this half will not be there. In that case, your answer will come as 1. That is the only difference. VRMS, you can do IRMS, VRMS into IRMS. I did in terms of peak. VRMS is V naught by root 2. IRMS is I naught by root 2. Root 2 gives you a half. So half into V naught into I naught. I naught again can be written as V naught by Z. That is how you get V naught square by Z. Achha, maybe it was given x into power is x into 10 to the power minus 1. In that case, the answer would be 5. If it was given peak value, then the answer is 0.5, fixed. Okay? Chalo, we'll move to the next one. I believe option accordingly. You got the answer because this is memory based. We can't exactly proceed with it as it is. Chalo, next let's move to this one. Unit of root over of 2I by epsilon naught C. I is the intensity of the electromagnetic wave. C is the speed of light. Okay? Before you start getting it, just put the formula for intensity. Okay? 1 was the answer. 10 volt. That's what I said in the previous one. Either if this is given as peak voltage, then answer is 0.5. If this was given as RMS voltage, then the answer is 1. Okay? Inductor 100, capacitor 50, resistance 50. Then you would have to calculate. You'll have to get cos phi and all of that stuff. Sure, we'll move to this one. Just plug the formula for intensity. What is the formula for intensity? Intensity is half epsilon naught E squared times C. Right? This was the formula for intensity. Take that, plug that in here. Half epsilon naught E square C divided by epsilon naught C. Take the epsilon naught C's out. Take the 2's out. You have root over of E square. So you get electric field. Basically, this is coming as electric field. What is the formula for electric field? Newton per coulomb. That's it. That's it. It's not voltmeter. Yeah. It would have been volt because E is what? E is basically dVdx, dVdr. It would have been volt. If it was given voltmeter minus 1, then it would have been correct. Voltmeter is not correct. Okay? Array, do not rely on ChatGPT. Still a few years for it to solve JEE. Okay? If it was voltmeter inverse, then it would have worked. It was just given voltmeter. Okay? Alright, I think we are done with the physics. Roots of the equation has come. So Akshay sir is here with
Thank you
the
so much, sir.
maths. Yes sir, please take over.
Yeah.
Thank you sir.
So hi everyone. I hope you have the discussion related to the physics question. Now we are about to discuss the math question. We got 6 or 7 questions around of mathematics and we'll start the discussion over it. Okay. So let's begin. How was this shift? I want to give you a feedback related to the question that we always get. In the mathematics, whatever the memory based questions student used to give us, those are first of all easier question. Because generally easy questions are easy to remember because students solve them, they're getting the answer, that's why they remember them. Few of the questions they didn't touch even in the exam. Those questions they don't remember. So the type of the question generally in mathematics that we used to get, those are easier questions, okay? अभी तक कौन सी shift difficult है, that तो it depends on the type of the students were there. And I would say every shift was equally important. Every shift has a equal level. So we cannot predict that कि कौन सी shift tough है और कौन सी shift easy है. Depends on the type of the student sitting in a particular shift. Let's say all the toppers are sitting in a one shift. Although the paper was tough, but toppers score high always. That's why the corresponding to the score, the percentile goes higher. Okay. Let's say all the weak students sit in a particular shift. Although the paper was easy, then also the student didn't get full out of full because all the students were average students or below average students. So it matters actually the type of the students are sitting on that particular shift. That level of the students create the percentile. Okay, I hope you understood this. So now let's come to this question, number of real roots of this equation they're asking. So in this question, first of all, I would like to give you a proper way to handle these type of questions. Guys, here you create a, first of all, number line. Here you write 2, here you write 3. So there will be 3 scenarios, three cases. Okay, this is interval I1, interval I2, and let's say this is interval I3. So I'm talking about the case 1 right now. In the case 1, I'm considering the value of x less than or equals to 2. If x is less than 2, let's say the value of x is 1. Okay, if you keep 1 here, it will be negative. If you keep 1 here, it will be negative. So the first one will be minus x minus 2, then minus 3, x minus 3, and then plus 1, and then it is equals to 0. Guys, if you open up the bracket, it will be minus x square, then it will be plus 2x, then minus 3x, and then plus 9, and then plus 1, and then it equal to 0. You have minus x square, then you have minus x over here. 2x minus 3x is minus x. And then you have plus 10, and then you have equal to 0. Okay, guys, now you have to just multiply by a negative. X square plus x minus 10 is equals to 0. And just see whether the discriminant is positive or not. Okay, so here, if you do the b square minus 4ac, obviously you are getting positive. So real roots will be obtained. Are the real roots satisfying this condition? You have to check this. So what you will do here, you will just break it into 2 parts. Okay, or you will just factorize it. Minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac. Okay, and that is divided by 2a. All right, are you able to understand? So this is the value of x that we have got from here. So it will be minus 1 plus minus. Just a minute, guys. I forgot to make my phone silent, and now I'm making it. Thank you for your patience. Now it is square root of 41, guys. Okay, haven't I made any error here? Just see that. Is there any error in the calculation? Please remind me in the chat section. And that is divided by 2a. Now, guys, about root over 41. Root over 41 is 6 point something. So 6 point something minus 1. Okay, let's say if it is considered. So it is 5 point something. And then 5 point something upon 2 I am getting. So 2 answers we are getting from here. One is root over 41. Then it is minus 1. And then over 2. It is positive. Then I am getting minus root over 41. And then we have minus 1. And then we have over 2. Are you able to understand this? Is it clear to you? Now, my dear students, this is proper negative. And this is positive. Okay. So they have said that the value of x should be less than 2. Let's see whatever the result that we are getting here. Okay. Is it satisfying that condition or not? So basically, I plotted this. This is positive, this is negative. Between it, 0 is there. So here are the 2 values of x I am getting. You have to check that which value of x is less than 2. So do you think that this is less than 2 or not? It is 6 point something. 6 point something minus 1 upon 2. So 5 point something. 5 point something upon 2, it is 2.5 something. So this answer will be rejected, guys. This answer will be rejected. Now, this answer is less than 2 because it is negative, so this answer will be accepted. Are you able to understand this? So this is the case 1 where we are getting one root, one real root. Now let's talk about the case 2. If I talk about the case 2, I have to remove this, guys, because I need some space to write the answer. In the same way, guys, you can check for the case 2 also. The value of x will belong between 2 and 3. If I take the value of x as between 2 and 3, let's say 2.5. So it is this one, first bracket is taken positive, second bracket is taken negative, and here we have plus 1, then we have 0. It is x square, then we have minus 2x, then we have minus 3x, then we have plus 9 and plus 1 is equals to 0. So we are getting x square minus 5x and then plus 10, okay, equal to 0. If you find the discriminant of it, it is b square minus 4ac. So 25 minus 40, it is less than 0, no real root I am getting from here. No real root, okay. Now let's talk about the case 3. In the case 3, guys, you have to take the value of x to be greater than 3. If it is greater than 3, then both the modulus will give you the positive expressions. I hope you understood that. And then plus 1, and then it is equal to 0, guys. I hope this is also clear to you. Now once here, if you expand this, it is x square, then it is minus 2x, then plus 3x, then minus 9 plus 1, and then equal to 0. So in this particular case, we are getting x square, then we are having plus x, and then we are having minus 8. Here the discriminant is positive. The roots will exist. But what will be the roots here? It will be minus b, then plus minus, square root of b square, minus 4ac, and then divided by 2a. I hope you are able to understand. So minus 1 plus minus root 33, and then it is divided by 2. So two answers we are getting, guys. Are the answers that we are getting greater than 3 or not? One of the answer is negative, that I will reject. Other answer is root 33, then minus 1 upon 2. I have to check whether this is greater than 3 or not. So obviously root 33 is 5 point something. 5 point something minus 1, it is 4 point something. 4 point something upon 2, it is 2 point something. So 2 point something, can it be a greater than 3 value? No. So this has to be rejected. So I'm not getting a single solution from case 3, neither I'm getting single solution from case 2. Only one solution I'm getting from the case 1. So the answer to this question will be 1. Are you all able to understand? Is it clear to everyone? Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you all are able to understand this. Now let's talk about the next question. Let a random variable from 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the values of x they have given. Okay. And corresponding to that, this is a probability. I'm creating a probability distribution table. 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. These are the values of x being given to us. They have said that probability of x is equals to 0, probability of x is equals to 1. They both are p. Here also I'm writing p, here also I'm writing p. And these two probabilities are also equal. I know that the sum of the probability will be equals to 1. So let's say I'm writing q, because they both are equal. Let's say they are equal to q. I know that the sum of the probabilities is equals to 1. So 2p plus 2q is equals to 1. P plus q is equals to half. So wherever q is written, I can replace the value of q as half minus p. Is that clear to everyone? Just give me a thumbs up, guys. Are you all able to understand why it is half minus p? So in my probability distribution table, I can write half minus p also over here. All right. Now what they have mentioned? They have mentioned e of x square is equals to twice of e of x. Do you know what is e of x? This is mean. This is also known as expectation. So what we will be doing here, e of x square means 0 square into p, we need not to write. 1 square into p, we have to write. 2 square into q, but instead of q I am writing half minus p. And then 3 square into q, so it will be half minus p. I hope you are able to understand how I got the value of left hand side. Now for the right hand side, it is twice of e of x. E of x means 0 into p, I am not writing, 1 into p, then 2 into q, which is half minus p, and then it is 3 into half minus p. I hope this is also clear to you. Now we have to simplify it and get the value of p. So it is half, 1 into p will be p itself. So can we slow down this AC. Then 4 into half, it will be 2. Then 4 into P, it will be 4P. Then it will be 9 by 2 minus 9P. Then here 2 is kept outside, it is P. Then here it will be, guys, 2 into half, it will be 1. Then 2P. Then 3 by 2. And then 3P. I hope this is also clear to you. Now I'm simplifying, guys. It is minus 3P and then minus 9P. So it becomes minus 12P. Okay. Here it is plus 2. Here it is 9 by 2. 9 by 2 plus 2, it becomes 13 by 2. I hope this is also clear to you. Here it is 2 times P minus 2P minus, so P minus 5P, it becomes minus 4P. I hope this is also clear to you. 1 plus 3 by 2, it becomes 5 by 2. Now let us open up the brackets and get the value of P from here, guys. So it is minus 8P and then plus 5. Bring this P to this side or take this 12P to that side. It becomes 4P. 13 by 2 minus 5. So 13 minus 10. It becomes 3. 3 by 2. So the value of P that I am getting from here, guys. The value of P that I am getting from here, it is 3 upon 8. Once you get the value of P, guys, you can fill this table. You can easily fill this table. What they're asking? They're asking 8P minus 1. So 8 into P and then minus 1. So these two are getting cancelled. 3 minus 1 is remaining. So 2 is the answer to this question. Are you all able to understand how we got the answer to this question? Give me a thumbs up if you understood this. Because then only I'll be moving to the next question. आ रहा है समझ में बच्चों? बहुत कम स्टूडेंट्स हैं. ऐसा क्यों आज? Why? तुम्हारा पेपर हो गया तो अब तुम JEE Mains के solution नहीं देखोगे. These solutions are even more important, guys, because in the advance also these concepts will be used again. So that's why अभी अपने जितने भी फ्रेंड्स हैं उनको ये लिंक शेयर करो, आपके व्हाट्सएप का स्टेटस लगाओ, सो दैट मैक्सिमम पीपल कैन बेनिफिट इट. और इवन आवर टीम विल ऑल्सो गेट द बूस्ट, क्योंकि जितने ज़्यादा यहाँ पर व्यूअर्स होंगे, जितने ज़्यादा लाइक्स होंगे, हमारी टीम को ये मोटिवेशन मिलेगा. क्योंकि हमारी टीम भी एज अ टीम ऑफ इन्फिनिटी लर्न एंड श्री चैतन्य, दे आर पुटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट्स इन गैदरिंग द क्वेश्चंस एंड डिस्कसिंग द सॉल्यूशन इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. थैंक यू सो मच. लेट अस टॉक अबाउट द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. AN बी द nth टर्म ऑफ दिस AP. SN is given to you as 700. तो पहला हम एक्सप्रेशन लिख देते हैं n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d, that is given to you as 700. A6 is 7. A6 का मतलब होगा बच्चों a plus 5d, that is being given to us as 7. S7 sum of 7 terms, guys. They have given us the value of S7 as 7 over here. So S7 का मतलब वैसे तो गड़बड़ सा लग रहा है. S7 की वैल्यू 7 नहीं होनी चाहिए, कुछ और होनी चाहिए. तुमने पेपर दिया तो तुम्हें क्या लगता है कि मतलब देखो 6th टर्म तो 7 है और S7 की वैल्यू भी 7 है, मतलब कुछ और होनी चाहिए बच्चों. डोंट यू थिंक दैट? आप मुझे एक बार चैट सेक्शन में बताओ, इफ यू आर द पार्ट ऑफ द टुडेज एग्जामिनेशन, डू यू रिमेंबर कि S7 की वैल्यू क्या दी हुई थी? सम ऑफ 7 टर्म्स. ये क्वेश्चन पूरा नहीं हो पाएगा बिकॉज ऑफ दिस वैल्यू, लेकिन मैं आपको टेक्निक बता देता हूँ. लेट अस से दैट S7 इज 7. सो विल राइट 7 upon 2 2a plus 7 minus 1 into d, and this value is also provided to you as 7. यहाँ पर 7 दे दिया है इन्होंने फॉर एग्जाम्पल. तो बच्चों यहाँ पर ओके 7 ही है. ओके सो यहाँ पर क्या करना होगा बच्चों? 2a plus 6d में से 2 का फैक्टर आप कॉमन ले लीजिए एंड यू विल बी एबल टू कैंसिल दिस 2. So 7 times a plus 3d will be obtained, guys, which is 7. So a plus 3d value you will have from here, which is 1. Now, my dear students, you have two equations. You will subtract first and second. As you subtract first and second, 5d minus 2d, 3d is 2d. 7 minus 1 is 6. The value of d is coming out to be 3. If you get the value of d as 3, guys, I'll substitute d value as in one of the equation. So a plus 9 is equals to 1. The value of a is coming out to be minus 8. I hope you understood this. 1 minus 9 is minus 8. A value we have, d value we have. Now we will put the value of a and d here. Twice of a. That will make minus 16. And n minus 1 into d, here it will be 3, guys. It will be 700. So my dear students, it will become minus 16. Then it is plus 3 and then minus 3. It is n by 2 and then here it is 700, guys. So here it is 3n minus 19 into n is there is equals to 1400 is there. So from here, my dear students, you will simplify it and you will be able to solve this quadratic and get the value of n. Once you get n, then it becomes very easy for you to find the value of an, क्योंकि अगर n आ जाएगा तो an भी आ जाएगा आपका, ठीक है ना। अब आपको लग रहा है कि हार्ड कैलकुलेशन है, तो एक बार कोशिश करते हैं। जैसे 1400 इंटू 3 है बच्चों, सो कैन आई राइट 14 इंटू 100 इंटू 3, ठीक है। और 19 हमें बनाना है इससे, तो आप क्या ऐसा भी लिख सकते हैं 100 को 20 इंटू 5 इंटू 3 इंटू 14, तो 14 इंटू 5 70 बन जाएगा बच्चों, 20 इंटू 3 60 बन जाएगा, 70 और 60 तो बन रहा है। अच्छा 19 कैसे बनाए, 7 से बनाने की कोशिश करें। कैन वी स्प्लिट 7 इंटू 2, here I am writing 10 into 2 into 5 into 3. Okay, let's create. So 7 into 3 we are able to create 21 over here. यहाँ से 19 बनने के chances हैं 21, ठीक है, and 21 into 2 if you do that will become 42, ठीक है। तो एक काम करता है 14 into 10 into 10 into 3 is there, no? तो इसका फैक्टराइजेशन हुआ आपसे 100, यहाँ पर 200 आ रहा है, 14 इंटू 3 21 है, 21 इंटू 5 कर देंगे अगर आप तो 105 आ जाएगा, लेकिन 19 बनाना है फिर दोबारा, सो 23, ठीक है, और यहाँ पर 10 इंटू 10 यहाँ पर 200 बन रहा है। अच्छा इसका फैक्टराइजेशन हुआ आपसे, वर यू एबल टू सॉल्व इट, ठीक है। n/2 फर्स्ट टर्म प्लस लास्ट टर्म लगाओगे तो n तो पता नहीं है ना, वी हैव टू गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ an, ठीक है। n नहीं पता अभी, यू डू नॉट नो द वैल्यू ऑफ n, सो फ्रॉम दिस इक्वेशन ओनली। अच्छा ये 700 सही था क्या, वाज दिस 700 परफेक्ट, ठीक है, ठीक है। n की वैल्यू एक बार 25 से टेस्ट करें, चलो लेट्स टेस्ट विद 25। तो हम इस 10 को भी ब्रेक डाउन कर देते हैं 5 इंटू 2 में, तो एक बार तो ये फैक्टर बनाते हैं 25 का, ओके, और रिमेनिंग को एक बार क्लब करते हैं 14 इंटू 2 28, 28 इंटू 2 56, ठीक है, 56 और 75, वेरी गुड। सो 56 एंड 75 से बन जाएगा, सो 3n स्क्वायर माइनस 75n 56n minus 1400. I hope now it is clear. So you will take this 3 common, 3n common, n minus 25. Here you will take this 56 common, n minus 25. So the value of n, one of the value of n is coming out to be negative, other is positive. So n value is 25. If I got n value as 25, a25 is easy for me to evaluate, a plus 24d. And thus how the value of a I already know, minus 8 and 24d. The value of d I also know, and that is 3. Okay. चलो बच्चों ग्रेट, माइनस 8 प्लस 72 करने से कितना रिजल्ट मिला बच्चों, 64. ऑल राइट, दैट्स ग्रेट, कीप इट अप, सो नाइस ऑफ यू. I hope you understood how to get the answer to this question. Another question guys, in front of you there are two vectors being given. A vector, B vector are the vectors of the same magnitude. So if you get the value of mod A or you get the value of mod B, they are actually given to you as equal, such that this expression is root 2 plus 1. अच्छा यहाँ पर root 2 plus 1 दिया हुआ था because these are memory based question, no, कुछ गलती हो सकती है. And they are asking us the value for mod A plus B square upon mod A square. तो ये value पूछ रहे हैं आपसे, okay? तो हम क्या करेंगे, how will I be able to deal with this question? तो आप क्या करना है इसमें ना, componendo and dividendo लगाना. Do you know what is componendo and dividendo? Do you know that? मैं आपको समझाता हूँ what is that. So componendo and dividendo means, let's say there are two fractions, a upon b, c upon d. So numerator plus denominator, numerator minus denominator, numerator plus denominator, numerator minus denominator. These two will become a. तो आप जैसे ही इसमें numerator plus denominator करेंगे ना, you'll have twice of a plus b. And numerator minus denominator करेंगे, so in that case you will have twice of a minus b. Here it will be numerator plus denominator, numerator minus denominator. I hope देखो समझ में आ रहा होगा ना आपको. Are you able to understand how I got mod of a plus b upon mod of a minus b is equals to root 2 plus 2 over root 2. Is it clear to everyone? Give me a thumbs up guys. Now my dear students, if I try to simplify it, it will become 1 plus root 2. if I try to individually divide. And I am squaring. I want to square it. I want to square it, guys. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Are you able to understand up till here? यहाँ तक अच्छे से समझ में आया? Okay. So अब बच्चों, if I square this, so I have to square this also. So I'm getting the value for a plus b magnitude square, a minus b magnitude square. And here it is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it will become 3 plus 2 root 2. Is it fine, bachcho? Is it fine with everyone? Chalo, that's great. Now, my dear students, do you know the value for a plus b mod square? Do you know that value? पता है इसकी value क्या होती है? So its value is a square plus b square plus 2a dot b. Okay, if you want, I can write it for you. A square plus b square plus twice of a dot b. Okay, here it is a square plus b square minus twice of a dot b. Alright, here it is 3 plus 2 root 2. Again apply componendo and dividendo. So twice of a square plus b square value, and in the denominator it is 4 times a dot b. Componendo and dividendo, I hope you are able to understand. It will be 4 plus 2 root 2 and then it will be 2 plus 2 root 2. I hope this is also clear to you how we got this. Now my dear students, if I have to find the value of angle theta, it will be very easy to find the value of angle theta from here. How it will be very easy? I'll tell you. See, mod A and mod B, they are same. Let us say I'm writing the value x. So here it is 2 times x square plus x square, it becomes 2x square. Okay. And do you know the dot product? Mod A into mod B into cos theta. So x into cos theta. Theta is the angle between A and B. So my dear students, in this way you will be able to eliminate x square taken common from both numerator and denominator. Okay. 4 and 4 will be eliminated. So cos theta value you will be able to generate from here. And that will be 1 plus root 2 over 2 plus root 2. This is cos theta, angle between A and B. Now if you are able to understand this, then you just have to put the value here. A plus B mod whole square will be a square plus b square plus twice of a dot b. Alright, and divide by mod a square. I know these are x square plus x square, it becomes 2x square. Then here it becomes 2x square cos theta. And here it becomes x square. So if you want to take, you can take this x square outside. Ultimately, my dear students, you have to find the value of 2, 1 plus cos theta. Will you be able to get the answer now? You just have to substitute this cos theta and you will be able to get the answer. Is it clear to you how to get the answer to this question? Just give me a thumbs up if you understood this. You just have to substitute this cos theta and you will be able to get the answer. Okay? I hope you understood how I did this question. Now let's move to the next question. Length of latus rectum of the ellipse be 10. I am assuming here that this is a horizontal ellipse, although it is not mentioned, but let's say this is horizontal. Length of latus rectum. So twice of b square by a is the length of latus rectum and that is 10. So b square by a, it is 5. B square value is 5a. This is the first expression between a and b. This is the first relationship between a and b. If its eccentricity is the minimum value of this function, f of t value they have given, guys. It is t square plus t plus half square minus half square. I'm adding half square, I'm subtracting half square, plus 11 by 12. I want to create it as a perfect square. No, that's why I did this. It is minus 1 by 4 plus 11 by 12. This is f of t. So minimum value is this, bachcho, which I am writing. 11 by 12 minus 1 by 4. So guys, you just take the LCM as 12. 11 minus 3. 8 by 12 you are getting. So it is 4 2s are 4 3s are. So 2/3 we are getting here. T plus half whole square. And then we are having 2/3 as a positive. I hope you understood this. Is it clear to everyone how we have solved this? Now this gets 0 because guys, what the value they are looking for, minimum, f minimum is 2/3 if this function becomes 0. Okay, I hope this is also clear to you. Now once I get the minimum, eccentricity is the minimum value, 2/3. So e square value is 1 minus b square over a square. It becomes 4/9, 1 minus b square upon a square. 1 minus 4/9 is 5/9, guys. So I have 9b square and 5a square. So this way I will be able to generate two relationships, guys. First is this relationship, second is this. I'll substitute the value of b square here as 5a. If b square value is 5a, so a and a both the sides gets cancelled. 5 and 5 both the sides gets cancelled. You will be able to find the value of a as 9. Aren't you able to understand how I'm doing this question? Once I get the value of a as 9, b square value is 9 into 5, which is 45. I have the value of a. I have the value of b square. It becomes easy for me to write a square plus b square. Tell me guys, are we getting a square as 81? Are we getting b square as 45? Thus how I am able to generate 126. Let me know. Do you got the same answer? Just tell me. Do you got the same answer? Everyone? Alright, that's great. Once you all are able to understand, I think we are done with the math question right now, whatever the questions we got. And now we will be moving ahead. One of the student, not possible anything, 28 marks, May 7 shift 1 percentile in SC category. So see, percentile, I would say near sir, Sarfraz sir is also with us and he has more experience related to the ranks and percentile. Sir, for the SC category, one of the student is asking from us that he got 28 marks and today's shift 1. So how much?
28 marks total he got.
Total.
Total 28 marks out of 300.
Out of 300.
Very difficult to get, because in the category also category competition is there, no?
Yeah.
Same category, same category. Seats are limited.
Seats are limited.
Suppose let us assume that there are 1000 seats for reservation category. So for 1000 seats, 1000
you also
candidates are
have
not
to
there.
fight for
There
1000.
are 5,000-10,000 students are there.
Yeah.
So reservation candidate competitor is reservation student
So
candidate.
there is no sense of
Very
finding
difficult
the
to get
percentile. So
No,
I think you have to prepare for your next attempt.
But one thing is there, if his luck is very, very good,
Yeah.
and imagine that hypothetically in some particular branch of NIT, suppose imaginary that there is a reservation seat left over and the candidate has left and he'll go join abroad, or he left and whatever, something, the seat got left. Then, and that time if
In
he's
that
available,
situation.
then there is a chance. But that is very
Spot round.
Spot round, that is.
Spot round. Last round. Okay, sir. You can have
Okay,
the
sir. Okay, thank you all of you all. So, dear students, let us continue with chemistry. Right. Now, so dear students, let us consider the following discussions. Right. So, sulfur dioxide. So, sulfur dioxide, if you see the structure of sulfur dioxide, we already studied. I think I'll change the color because the color is little bit. Okay, I'll take white color. Right. Okay. Okay, dear students. So, sulfur dioxide structure, if you see, oh, 1 second, there is some issue. Okay. Right. Sulfur dioxide, if you see here, according to that, double bonds are considered as 1. So, this double bond is 1, this double bond is considered 1, and this lone pair is considered 1. Correct? So, therefore, Q is equal to 3, hybridization will be sp2. Right? So, based upon this, these two cannot be the options. Next, coming to N minus 3. So, for N minus 3 structure, if you see, then this is the structure. Correct? Right? And here you can see this is matching with carbon dioxide. This is matching with the structure of carbon dioxide, isostructural, and you know the hybridization will be sp. So, hence answer will be option 2. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, clear? Right. Any objections? Very serious, sorry, very simple question, very cheap question, very normal and very nominal question. Okay, now consider the reaction given below. Okay, consider if 174 grams of butane reacts with 320 grams of oxygen, find the volume of oxygen water formed in ml. Okay, so now dear students, so before I proceed further, we should know that butane C4H10, okay, it's 58 is the molecular weight of it, correct? 58 is the molecular weight of this. So how to solve this? Very simple. What you can do is number of moles of butane C4H10 divided by 1, chemical law of equivalence, okay, right, is to number of moles of oxygen divided by 13 by 2 you have to do. And first you should find limiting reagent. So here you can see weight upon gram molecular weight is to weight of oxygen by gram molecular weight by 13 by 2. So here you can see the weight of butane is 174 and gram molecular weight given is 58. Here the weight of oxygen is given as 32 and gram molecular weight is 320, sorry. Got it, everyone? Right? So from this you will find limiting reagent, right? So this, from this you can easily see that from this if you find limiting reagent, right? So from this if you find limiting reagent, then once you find limiting reagent, LR is equal to limiting reagent. Now all of you tell me, who will be the small ratio? Oxygen or butane? Everyone tell me. Oxygen or butane, who will be the small ratio? Substitute, then you are going to get the corresponding compound. Okay, so this is simple question. It is based upon chemical law of equivalence. Next, acetophenone. What is acetophenone? So acetophenone is PH C double bond O CH3. Acetylated benzene is called acetophenone. Acetophenone reacted with PCl5, right? Then what are you going to get? Your chlorine you are going to get. This is CH3, right? Now 3 moles of soda amide. So everybody know that 2 moles of soda amide if you take first, right? Then they will remove 2 HCl and here you are going to get PHC triple bond CH. And when you put the third mole of third mole of soda amide, sorry, NH2, it will take this proton. So you will get PHC triple bond C minus and Na plus. Got it, everyone? Right? So therefore the compound Y is this one. Acidification. So acidification means H plus adding. So you will get PH C triple bond CH. This will be your option Z. Then he is saying HBO. HBO is hydroboration oxidation. Okay. So we know that hydroboration oxidation is addition of BH3 in presence of H2O2 and a suitable base, and it will follow anti-Markovnikov product. So hence you are going to get hydrogen here, and this is CH2 CH, and here you are going to get OH. So if you do tautomerism of this, you are going to get PH CH2 CH double bond O. The question is find the number of sp2 carbons in the final product. So here PH means benzene ring, correct? This is CH2 and this is CH double bond O. So 6 sp2s are here 7. So answer is 7. Answer is 7. So sp2 carbons how many? 7. Clear? What students can do mistake in exam? What mistake you can do in examination hall? You will see this and say 1. In hurry, you will see this and say, ha sir, 1. Oh, so nice question. 1. But you will forget about phenyl. But if you read the proper structure, then you will remember that it is 7. sp3 tha? Okay. If it is sp2, 7. sp3, if he asks, suppose the question is sp3, then answer is 1. Only one. Clear? Happy? Aryan Patel, is it clear? Right. Now moving ahead. Match the following. Okay. Primary valency, secondary valency question. So if you see option A, okay, I'll not confuse you, okay. So everybody is familiar that primary valency is nothing but, primary valency means he's talking about oxidation state. Secondary valency is talking about coordination number. So here if I want to go to find primary valency in first option, so this is plus 3. In this one, this is plus 4. Okay, I will try to use white color. So this is plus 3, this is plus 4, and this is minus 1. So minus 1 goes there, this is again plus 3, and magnesium is plus 2. Clear everyone? Everyone clear? And how many bonds are there here? What is the primary valency? A3. And now what is the secondary valency of A? Secondary valency of A is 6, B is of 4, this is of again 4, and this is 6. EDTA is hexadentate ligand. EDTA is hexadentate ligand, right? So 6, 4, 4, 6. So A, option A, it is 3, 6, 3, 6, right? B, 4, 4, 4, 4, huh? No, this is, sorry, this is plus 2, no. One mistake happened here. This is not plus 4. Plus 2, no. Platinum is plus 2. So 3, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 6. Finished. Right? Okay. Right. Now, number of so what will you get? Tell me. What happened this? Right. If you do ozonolysis of this, what happened? Tell me. You will get CH3, CH. This is CH, CH. This is CH3. This is CH. This is CH. This is CH. This is CH3. This is CH. This is CH. This is CH3. Now, since this is ozonolysis, right? So you will get double bond. You will get double bond O. You have double bond O, double bond O, double bond O, double bond O, and double bond O. So here you can see there is no chiral carbon anywhere. Anybody any chiral carbon is there? Any chiral carbon can you see? No. Hence answer will be there is no chiral carbon, so there is no optical activity. Okay, optically active compound. Okay, pseudo-chiral, we can say all that discussion that is different, but as if now, as per the appearance, it is not there. If we want, we can force it and go unnecessary area, right? Chalo. Now, after this physics is there, one more question. Very, very cheap, very, very easy question, very, very simple question which appeared for our examination. Which of the following compound have molecular formula C6H12O? Okay, first is see how many carbons are there? 6. So this has 6 carbons. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 carbons. 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all are having 6 carbon. Fine. Now he's saying that gives positive 2,4-DNP. So positive 2,4-DNP is given by aldehydes and ketones. aldehydes and ketones both will give. Hence answer can be A, B, C, D all. Right? Then is saying and Tollens reagent test also. You are spelling mistake. Tollens reagent also. So Tollens reagent only aldehydes give Tollens. Only aldehyde gives Tollens which is positive. Hence answer will be option 2 because this is ketone, this is ketone, this is ketone. Only the leftover option is option 2. Right? So I hope dear students your chemistry paper was not hard. This particular shift chemistry paper was not at all hard. It was just standard. It was just nominal and just normal. It was not at all hard. We cannot use the word hard, very hard or something like that. It was just nominal, simple and easy going, nominal going paper it was. One thing is for sure, compared to January session, last two ending papers were a bit tough, but this session of April, all the chemistry papers were standard. None paper came easy or very easy, right? That is the कौन सा ऑप्टिकली एक्टिव होना चाहिए बताओ कैसा आता chiral carbon this is aldehyde two groups are identical this will not show this is acetaldehyde correct this is aldehyde कहाँ से पता था भाई ओके टोलन नेगेटिव था तो फिर पूरा क्वेश्चन चेंज हुआ था अगर नेगेटिव था तो कीटोन टिक करना अगर टोलन नेगेटिव था टोलन नेगेटिव वाज देयर कीटोन इज द आंसर इफ टोलन इज पॉजिटिव then aldehyde is the answer. So this is since this is memory based, so according to the question the answer is correct. Now exact question what was there that we have to see when the NTA will release the official papers. अच्छा tolen or electrical activity. Okay, question is incomplete. Okay, no problem. Okay, right. Okay, so now physics paper, physics, ma'am will continue. Okay. Right, thank you ma'am. Thank you students.
हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, तो अभी हम कुछ फिजिक्स के क्वेश्चंस करने वाले हैं. तो एक क्वेश्चन हमारे पास है अ मिरर इज यूज टू प्रोड्यूस एन इमेज विद मैग्निफिकेशन 1/4. ठीक है, तो मैग्निफिकेशन हमें दिया हुआ है 1/4. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन यही था ना. अगर कुछ क्वेश्चन चेंज होता है, कुछ डेटा चेंज होता है तो आप यहाँ पे बता सकते हो. तो मैग्निफिकेशन 1/4 दिया. देखो अब ये मैग्निफिकेशन हमारा है पॉजिटिव, तो इमेज कैसी होगी? इरेक्ट. ठीक है, और ये जो वैल्यू है ये 1 से कम है, लेस देन 1 है, तो हमारी इमेज होगी डिमिनिश्ड. और ये जो इमेज है ये इमेज हमारी सिर्फ बनती है कॉन्वेक्स मिरर में. ठीक है, ये इमेज हमारी बनेगी सिर्फ कॉन्वेक्स मिरर में. तो हम कॉन्वेक्स मिरर अभी बना लेते हैं. तो ये है कॉन्वेक्स मिरर. यहाँ पे हमारे पास होगा ऑब्जेक्ट और यहाँ पे हमारे पास होगा इमेज. ठीक है, ओके. तो कुछ बच्चे बोल रहे हैं 10.7. ओके, यस, वेरी गुड, आपका आंसर सही है. ऑप्शन ए हमारा होगा. और अगली इन्फॉर्मेशन हमारे पास है इफ़ द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन ऑब्जेक्ट एंड इट्स इमेज इज़ 40 सेंटीमीटर. तो लेट्स से हम क्या करते हैं, ऑब्जेक्ट और इमेज डिस्टेंस का सबसे पहले मैग्नीट्यूड लेते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये वाला जो मैग्नीट्यूड है लेट्स से एक्स और ये वाला मैग्नीट्यूड हमारे पास है y. ठीक है, तो ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस हमारे पास u हो जाएगा -x और v हमारे पास हो जाएगा y. ठीक है, ये हमने यहाँ पे मैग्नीट्यूड्स लिए और यहाँ पे हमने विथ साइन कंसिडर किया है. और तो दूसरी इन्फॉर्मेशन थी कि इन दोनों के बीच का डिस्टेंस हमारा है 40 सेंटीमीटर, यानी x + y = 40 सेंटीमीटर. ये हो जाएगा. हाँ, यस, 10.7 इज़ द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, तो यहाँ पे अभी मैग्नीफिकेशन का हमारे पास फॉर्मूला होता है -v/u मिरर के लिए. तो -v इज़ y/u कितना है -x. तो ये हो जाएगा y/x = 1/4. तो यहाँ से हमारे पास एक इक्वेशन आया है x = 4y. ठीक है, तो एक इक्वेशन हमारे पास ये है x = 4y और दूसरा हमारे पास है x + y = 40. 2 वेरिएबल 2 इक्वेशन, तो हम इजीली इसको निकाल सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू 4y को अगर हम यहाँ पे रखेंगे तो ये हो जाएगा 5y = 40. तो y हमारे पास हो जाएगा 8 और ये y की वैल्यू अगर 8 आप यहाँ पे रखोगे तो x हो जाएगा 32. ओके, y और x की वैल्यू आ गई. चलो अभी हमें फोकल लेंथ यहाँ पे पूछा था, द फोकल लेंथ ऑफ द मिरर इज, तो फोकल लेंथ का फॉर्मूला क्या हो जाएगा, 1/f इज इक्वल्स टू 1/v प्लस 1/u। v की वैल्यू क्या है y और u की वैल्यू है -x। देखो यहाँ पे हमने है ना, यहाँ पे सबसे पहले हमने मैग्नीट्यूड लिया था, उसके बाद जब हम u और v लिख रहे थे तो हमने साइन का ध्यान रखा है। तो अगर आप ऐसे करोगे तो यहाँ पे जो हम फॉर्मूला निकालेंगे ना, यहाँ पे जो आंसर निकालेंगे तो उसमें कोई भी गड़बड़ी नहीं होगी, ठीक है। तो चलो y की वैल्यू अपने पास है 8 माइनस x की वैल्यू है 32, एलसीएम हो जाएगा 32 और ये कितना हो जाएगा 4 - 1 = 3। तो यहाँ से फोकल लेंथ हो जाएगा 32/3, ये हो जाएगा 10.66, तो 10.66 तो नियरली इक्वल्स टू 10.7 सेंटीमीटर, ठीक है। सो 10.7 सेंटीमीटर, ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर, ठीक है। तो जैसा कि यहाँ पे काफ़ी बच्चों ने एकदम सही बोला है कि हमारा यहाँ पे ऑप्शन ए होगा, ओके, ठीक है। तो चलो अभी हम नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। ओके, तो यहाँ पे मैच द फॉलोइंग आया था, हमें दोनों को मिलाना है। तो सबसे पहले आइसोथर्मल, बहुत ईजी क्वेश्चन था ये भी, ठीक है। तो ये डेटा सभी सही है ना, एक बार मुझे कमेंट्स में बता दो कि सारा डेटा एकदम करेक्ट दिया हुआ है ना, ठीक है। तो चलो पहला ए हमारा क्या है, आइसोथर्मल। तो आइसोथर्मल क्या होता है, आइसोथर्मल में टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट होता है, टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट यानी कि चेंज इन टेम्परेचर 0, और जो इंटरनल एनर्जी है ये हमारा टेम्परेचर का फंक्शन होता है। तो अगर आपका चेंज इन टेम्परेचर 0 है यानी कि चेंज इन इंटरनल एनर्जी 0 हो जाएगा। सो डेल्टा U इज इक्वल्स टू 0। अब देखो, तो डेल्टा U इज इक्वल्स टू 0 यहाँ पे ये हो जाएगा, तो A का हमारे पास होगा 4, ठीक है। अभी B है एडियाबेटिक। अभी एडियाबेटिक ऐसी प्रोसेस है जहाँ पर ना हीट का ट्रांसफर नहीं होता, ठीक है, ना हीट एब्जॉर्ब होती है ना हीट रिजेक्ट होती है, यानी कि डेल्टा Q इज इक्वल्स टू 0, ठीक है। ये आप इसको देखते ही सॉल्व कर सकते थे। डेल्टा Q इज इक्वल्स टू 0 कहाँ है, ऑप्शन बी का 2 है। अभी हम पहले डी करते हैं, ठीक है। डी हमारे पास क्या है, आइसोकोरिक प्रोसेस। अभी आइसोकोरिक प्रोसेस यानी कि चेंज इन वॉल्यूम वहाँ पे 0 होता है, वॉल्यूम कांस्टेंट होगा यानी चेंज इन वॉल्यूम हमारे पास होता है 0, ठीक है। और वर्क डन का फॉर्मूला क्या है, वर्क डन इज इक्वल्स टू P इंटू डेल्टा वी, ठीक है। तो अभी आइसोकोरिक प्रोसेस में डेल्टा वी अगर हमारा 0 होगा तो वर्क डन भी 0 हो जाएगा, ठीक है। तो यहाँ से हम कह सकते हैं डेल्टा W इज इक्वल्स टू 0, ठीक है। तो ये किसका है, 1 का, ठीक है। तो डी हमारे पास हो जाएगा 1। अब बचा क्या, डेल्टा U इज नॉट इक्वल्स टू 0। आइसोबारिक प्रोसेस क्या होती है, जहाँ पे प्रेशर कांस्टेंट होता है, ठीक है, चेंज इन प्रेशर इज 0। तो ये तीनों हमारे पास हो गए। तो आइसोबारिक यानी इसका थर्ड होगा, सी का हमारे पास होगा थर्ड, ठीक है। तो ये इसका आंसर होगा, ठीक है। तो सभी का आया था, सभी बच्चे एकदम सही इसको सॉल्व करके आए थे, एक बार मुझे कमेंट में बता दो, सभी का आंसर यही आया था ना। ओके, तो चलो अगला क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं। ओके, यहाँ पे अगेन मैच द फॉलोइंग। अभी मास डेंसिटी, तो ऑप्शन ए हमारा क्या है, मास डेंसिटी, ठीक है। यहाँ पे कुछ डायमेंशन दिए थे, यहाँ पे कुछ क्वांटिटीज दी थी, तो हमें इसका डायमेंशन निकालना पड़ेगा। तो मास डेंसिटी क्या होता है, मास पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम, ठीक है, मास पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम। अभी मास का डायमेंशन क्या होगा, केजी का हम लिखेंगे कैपिटल M और वॉल्यूम हो जाएगा L3, ठीक है। तो ये ऊपर जाएगा तो हो जाएगा L-3, और यहाँ पे टाइम का टर्म नहीं है तो ये हो जाएगा T0, ml-3 T0 यानी कि A का होगा 4th वन, ठीक है, ठीक है। चलो अभी हम इम्पल्स निकालते हैं। अभी इम्पल्स का फॉर्मूला हमारे पास क्या होता है, फोर्स इंटू टाइम, ठीक है। फोर्स को हम लिखते हैं चेंज इन मोमेंटम, ठीक है, रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ लीनियर मोमेंटम dp/dt, और यहाँ पे हमारे पास है टाइम। तो यहाँ से देखो हमें डायमेंशन निकालना है, ठीक है। तो यहाँ से टी कैंसिल हो जाएगा, टाइम का सेकेंड जो है ना, यहाँ से ये इनका डायमेंशन कैंसिल हो जाएगा। अभी मोमेंटम का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है, मोमेंटम हमारे पास क्या होता है, मास इंटू वेलोसिटी, ठीक है। तो मास का हो जाएगा केजी यानी कि m, वेलोसिटी का यूनिट होता है मीटर पर सेकेंड यानी कि L1 पर सेकेंड, सो T-1, ठीक है, mL-T-1 ये हो जाएगा इसका, बी का हमारे पास आंसर होगा mL-T-1, सो mL-T-1 2, ओके, 2 हो गए। अभी हम देखते हैं सी है हमारे पास पावर। अब पावर क्या होता है, एनर्जी अपॉन टाइम। अभी कौन सी भी एनर्जी ले लो, समझो हमने काइनेटिक एनर्जी ली, तो ये काइनेटिक एनर्जी का फॉर्मूला हो जाएगा हाफ mv²/t, ठीक है। अब देखो मास का हो जाएगा m, वेलोसिटी क्या होता है मीटर पर सेकेंड, सो मीटर स्क्वायर यानी कि L2, यहाँ पे हो जाएगा पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर, तो यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी एक टाइम है तो ये हो जाएगा t-3 जब ऊपर जाएगा तो, ठीक है, ये हो जाएगा t-3, सो mL2 t-3 कितना c का mL2 t-3 सो 1, ठीक है। अभी हम d देखते हैं। अच्छा d तो बहुत आसान है, मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया। अब मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया क्या होता है mr², ठीक है, m यानी kg, तो ये कैपिटल M, r² यानी कि l का स्क्वायर। यहाँ पे टाइम का कोई भी टर्म नहीं है तो t0, तो फोर्थ का यानी कि d का होगा mL2 t0, थर्ड वन, ठीक है, इसका ये आंसर होगा। ओके, आई होप ये सभी को आया होगा, इसके ये सारे आंसर्स होंगे। अभी हम एक लॉजिक गेट का देखते हैं कि ये वाला एक क्वेश्चन था। अभी इसमें क्या दिया है, द आउटपुट y इज इक्वल्स टू 0 व्हेन, ओके, तो हमें बोला है कि आउटपुट 0 कब होगा, तो हम सबसे पहले यहाँ से आउटपुट इसका निकाल लेते हैं, ठीक है। तो ये एंड गेट है तो ए बी, तो यहाँ पे हो जाएगा ए बी। अभी ये हमारे पास और गेट है, ठीक है, तो ये हो जाएगा ए बार प्लस बी, ओके। ये यहाँ पे नैंड गेट है तो y को हम लिखेंगे y इज इक्वल्स टू ए बी डॉट ए बार प्लस बी, ठीक है, इस पूरे का बार। तो अभी डी मॉर्गन्स थ्योरम को अपन यूज करेंगे, तो ये हो जाएगा ए बी बार प्लस ए बार प्लस बी इसका बार, तो ये हो जाएगा ए बार प्लस बी बार प्लस ये हो जाएगा ए डबल बार, यहाँ पे हो जाएगा बी बार। तो y हमारे पास होगा ए बार प्लस बी बार प्लस ए बी बार, ठीक है, ये हमारे पास इक्वेशन आ गया, ठीक है, आउटपुट का इक्वेशन हमारे पास आ गया। अभी हम सारे ऑप्शंस इसमें लगा के हम चेक कर सकते हैं। तो a हमारे पास क्या है, अभी a इज 0 b इज 1, तो a 0 होगा तो यहाँ पे हो जाएगा 0 का बार 1, तो y इज इक्वल्स टू 1 प्लस, अब यहाँ पे 1 प्लस एनीथिंग इज 1 ओनली, ठीक है, तो b हमारे पास क्या है 1, तो इसका 1 का बार इज 0 प्लस, तो ये होगा 1। आउटपुट हमें क्या चाहिए, आउटपुट हमें चाहिए 0, तो b हमारे पास क्या है, a की वैल्यू 1, सो 1 का बार इज 0 प्लस b इज 0 1 प्लस ए बी बार, सो ए बी बार, तो ये हो जाएगा 1 प्लस 1 इज 1। c हमारे पास क्या है a1 b1, सो a बार b बार यानी कि 0 प्लस 0 प्लस ए बी बार, तो 1 का बार इज 0, तो ये हो जाएगा 0, यानी ये हमारा 0 आ रहा है, ठीक है, ऑप्शन थर्ड वन होगा। फोर्थ में क्या है a0 b0 यानी कि दोनों का बार, तो ये हो जाएगा 1 प्लस 1 प्लस ए बी बार यानी ये हो जाएगा 0, तो 1, तो हमारा सिर्फ ऑप्शन थर्ड आ रहा है, ठीक है। ठीक है, वॉइस ब्रेकिंग, अच्छा हाँ ठीक है, एक बार रुको, काम कर रहे हो, ठीक है ना। ठीक है, ऑप्शन सी आ है ना, ये अच्छा जस्ट एक ठीक है, अभी चेक करो कि आवाज़ आ रही है ना, अभी एक बार चेक करो एंड मुझे बताओ। ठीक है, तो आई होप ये वाला क्वेश्चन समझ में आया होगा अभी हमारे पास। ओके ठीक है, यहाँ पे 2 स्टेटमेंट दी हुई है, अभी आ रहा होगा, देखो अभी आ रहा होगा, चेक करो एक बार। ठीक है, तो स्टेटमेंट 1 क्या है, मैग्नेटिक मोनोपोल डू नॉट एग्जिस्ट, जो कि ट्रू है। ओके फाइन फाइन। एंड स्टेटमेंट 2 है फिल लाइंस आर कंटिन्यूस एंड फॉर्म क्लोज लूप्स, तो ये दोनों स्टेटमेंट्स ट्रू है। ठीक है, बोथ स्टेटमेंट 1 एंड स्टेटमेंट 2 आर करेक्ट। ठीक है, हमें पता है मैग्नेटिक मोनोपोल एग्जिस्ट नहीं होता है एंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लाइंस आर कंटिन्यूस एंड फॉर्म क्लोज लूप। ठीक है, तो बोथ स्टेटमेंट 1 एंड स्टेटमेंट 2 आर करेक्ट। ओके ठीक है, तो चलो अभी हमारे पास ओके, तो अभी मैथ्स के कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं, तो अभी फिजिक्स के क्वेश्चंस हमारे पास इतने ही थे। ठीक है ठीक है, तो अभी मैथ्स की फैकल्टी आएगी और अभी आपके मैथ्स के क्वेश्चंस होने वाले हैं। ओके, थैंक यू सो मच।
So hi everyone, we are come with a math question here and let's have a discussion over the math question. So guys, we already have discussed a few math question. Okay, so then we can go ahead. Acha, everyone, are you all able to hear me? Just give me a thumbs up if you are able to hear me. Are you all able to see my video? Everything is perfect. और बहुत ही कम बच्चे देख रहे हो लाइव में, ऐसा क्यों? शेयर करो जल्दी से. Please share this video to everyone so that everyone can get the benefit. Even our team will also get motivated. Chalo, let's have a discussion over this question. 5 minus x, x square minus 3x and then plus 2. आप देखो इनके बीच में कोई common factor है क्या? Is there any common factor between numerator and denominator? No. We have to discuss the range of this function. How will I be able to discuss it? So basically here I will assume this to be y. Okay. And then I'll cross multiply. All right. Then I'll form a quadratic equation. Okay. So I'll write here x will be taken common. Inside the bracket it will be minus 3y and then plus 1. And then I'll write 2y minus 5 equal to 0. Okay. I hope you are able to understand. I have created ax square plus bx plus c. Now this quadratic, as x belongs to the set of real, they have said. So discriminant should be greater than or equals to 0. Okay. So I'm marking here d greater than or equals to 0. B square minus 4ac greater than or equals to 0. So if you expand it, it will be a square, then it will be b square, then it will be minus 2ab. And here minus 4y into 2y, it becomes minus 8y. And then here plus 20y. I hope you are able to understand this. Greater than or equals to 0. So 9y square minus 14y plus 20y. So it will become 6y. Is that fine guys? And then plus 1 and then greater than or equals to 0. Is that clear to everyone? Are you all able to understand? पेपर का लेवल इजी है बच्चों, पेपर का लेवल इजी है और मैनी ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स दे फेस सम लेंदी क्वेश्चंस इनिशियली. तो अगर आप बिगिनिंग में लेंदी क्वेश्चंस उठा लोगे तो मोटिवेशन आपका डाउन हो जाएगा. तो ऑलवेज अटेम्प्ट द पेपर इन राउंड टू राउंड्स बेसिकली 2 राउंड्स. ओके, इन राउंड 1 पिक अप दोज क्वेश्चंस व्हिच आर इजीली डूएबल, है ना, जो 2 मिनट या 3 मिनट के अंदर अंदर हो जाएंगे सॉल्व, वो उठाओ सबसे पहले. चाहे आपको आता है सोल्यूशन लेकिन आपको पता है टाइम लगने वाला है इसको करने में, तो आप उन क्वेश्चंस को मत उठाओ, पहले इजी वाले क्वेश्चन उठाओ. राउंड 1 में 25 मिनट्स के अंदर 50% क्वेश्चन करने की कोशिश करो, लगभग 10 क्वेश्चन 11 क्वेश्चन करने की कोशिश करो 25 मिनट्स में, 2.5 मिनट प्रति क्वेश्चन. उसके बाद राउंड 2 में बड़े क्वेश्चन उठाओ। तो इस तरीके से आपका क्वेश्चन, ठीक है। मतलब पेपर जो था लेंदी है, कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपको 4-5 क्वेश्चन लेंदी पक्का से मिलने वाले मैथ के अंदर। दिस इज हाउ द लेवल इज बीन इंक्रीज एंड this way the paper is being set all the time. So here you will be able to understand the value of y being coming. अच्छा, यहाँ से y की वैल्यू क्या आ रही है देखा आपने? What is the value of y being coming here? मुझे बताओ, जल्दी से बता दो। अच्छा, इसका डिस्क्रिमिनेंट क्या आ रहा है? What is the value of d being coming? Value of d, जल्दी से बताओ। अच्छा, ये 3y का होल स्क्वायर 3y प्लस 1 का होल स्क्वायर ऐसा कुछ आ रहा है क्या? जल्दी से देखना। एवरीवन, अच्छा क्वेश्चन यही था। हैव यू सीन दिस क्वेश्चन? बताओ। अच्छा, 24y आ रहा है, लेट मी चेक। -14 है प्लस 20y है, -14 प्लस 20, तो ये तो प्लस 6y आ रहा है। 20y नहीं 24y, अरे अरे अरे, हैव आई डन द एरर? नहीं, ये वहाँ पर 5 था ना बच्चे, तो b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac में आपने, मुझे लग रहा है इसको 6 पढ़ लिया। इट इज़ 5 हेयर। क्वेश्चन यही था क्या बच्चों? आप पहले इसको वेरीफाई करो, बिकॉज दीज आर द अच्छा ठीक है, -8y स्क्वायर डेवलप होगा बच्चों यहाँ पे, है ना? देन इट विल बी प्लस 20y। अब ठीक है, आई थिंक नाउ इट इज़ फाइन। चलो अब इसको करेक्ट करें। 9y स्क्वायर माइनस 8y स्क्वायर। सो लेट मी रीचेक दिस क्वेश्चन अगेन। a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर माइनस 2ab। Here it is -8y square been written and then plus 20y. 20y is also written greater than or equals to 0. So here it is y square. आपने भी ये लिखा होगा बच्चों, ठीक है। 24y 24y नहीं होगा, 5 4 20 है ना बच्चे, ठीक है। एक बार अब फिर वापस से चेक करें। 9y स्क्वायर माइनस 8y स्क्वायर, y स्क्वायर इज कमिंग, देन here it is plus 14y is coming, plus 14y, okay, and then plus 1 is coming and greater than or equals to 0. अब देखना कुछ ऐसा ही आ रहा है क्या आपका भी? प्लीज चेक, आर वी ऑल्सो गेटिंग द सेम वैल्यूज? ठीक है, आर वी ऑल्सो गेटिंग द सेम वैल्यू? एक बार मैं भी चेक कर लूँ। वाई एक्स स्क्वायर है, -3xy है, देन प्लस 2y है, ऑल राइट, एंड देन हेयर इट इज 5 minus x. So I brought this 5 to that side, it becomes -5, okay. This plus x is brought there, minus x is brought there, it becomes plus x. So -3xy and then plus x. I think यहाँ तक बिल्कुल सही है। Now डिस्क्रिमिनेंट लिखा b square minus 4 into a into c. Now this is also perfect guys. Here this is also fine. अब मुझे लग रहा है कि अब तो इस बार तो कोई कैलकुलेशन एरर नहीं है, everything is perfect up till now. Is that fine guys? अच्छा, यहाँ से रूट्स क्या आ रहे हैं आपके? What is the value of d being coming from here? तो अगर आप इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करते हैं, वाई स्क्वायर प्लस 14y प्लस 1 इक्वल टू 0, तो ये माइनस बी प्लस माइनस रूट ओवर बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac एंड देन होल डिवाइडेड बाई 2a। ये तो बहुत अजीब से रूट नहीं आ रहे बच्चे, यही क्वेश्चन था क्या? इफ़ यू वर द पार्ट ऑफ द सेशन गाइस, तो क्वेश्चन यही था क्या? एक बार चेक कर लो, क्योंकि मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कुछ गड़बड़ हो रही है। तो यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे ना, तो एक तो आ रहा है आपके पास में -14 और 192 को जब आप लिखेंगे गाइस, okay, so 192, from 192 you can take this 4 outside. So इसको थोड़ा सा सिंप्लीफाई करके ही मैं लिख देता हूँ, so that it becomes easier for you to understand. So -14 plus it plus -2, and if you divide it by 4, so it will be 4 4s are 16, and then 32 it will be 8, square root of 48. So here you will be able to get -7, then minus root over 48. And then you will have here upon 2 तो cancel out हो जाएगा. Here you are getting -7 plus square root of 48. Okay, and you also have to see that discriminant is positive over here. If d is positive over here, so the solutions are coming in this way. Okay, so we got the alpha and beta value as a irrational value. देखो अल्फा की वैल्यू जो आ रही है इधर -7 minus root 48 आ रही है, if I haven't done any calculation error, और बीटा की वैल्यू आ रही है -7 plus root over 48. अब अल्फा स्क्वायर प्लस बीटा स्क्वायर आपको इवेलुएट करने का, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू गेट टू द आंसर। यही था सब कुछ, ओके। तो अब आप अल्फा स्क्वायर प्लस बीटा स्क्वायर इवेल्युएट कर लो. इफ यू डू अल्फा स्क्वायर, here it will be, you will be having 49, then you will have 48, and then you will have 2ab. Here also you will have 2ab, 2ab से 2ab cancel out हो जाएगा, इन दोनों का प्रोडक्ट करना होगा. What is the final answer that you will have from here? 97 into 2, and 97 into 2 will be what, guys? It will be 194. So alpha square plus beta square 194. Are you all able to understand how I did this question? Give me a thumbs up if you understood this. Okay, तो इस तरीके से ये सॉल्व हो जाएगा बच्चों. चलो नेक्स्ट चले बच्चों. देयर इज अ डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन एंड वन डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन इज देयर, एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 1, then instead of y dash I am writing dy by dx, then minus 2xy is given, then I am writing x square plus 1 whole square, then cos x is given. So convert into linear differential form. Okay, x square plus 1 into cos x will be remaining because I'll divide by the x square plus 1. Now first of all let us find the integrating factor, e raised to the power integration p dx. So you have to integrate this बच्चों. If you assume this as t, it will be dt. dt upon t is log t. So e raised to the power minus log t we are obtaining here, and this will be power minus 1, so 1 upon 1 plus x square is the integrating factor. Once you get this integrating factor, now we have to write the solution. So it will be y into integrating factor, then is equals to integration of q into integrating factor. It will be x square plus 1 into cos x into integrating factor, and then dx and then plus c. So यहाँ पर y upon 1 plus x square आ रहा है बच्चों. These two are getting cancelled. Cos x integration will be sin x and then plus c. Now what they have mentioned in this question, they have mentioned that at x is equals to 0, y value is 1. So we will substitute y value as 1, x value as 0. So you will have c as 1. So ultimately y is equals to 1 plus x square times sin x plus 1 I am obtaining. Now once you are able to understand this, यहाँ तक अगर clarity मिल गई है बच्चों, so whatever they are asking now, it will be easier for us to determine now. क्या करना होगा बच्चों, आपको y of x तो obtain हो गया, you just have to integrate it, and you have to integrate between minus 3 to plus 3. It will be very easy, I'll tell you. See, I am getting sin x, I am getting plus 1, then I am getting x square sin x, and then I am getting x square, and you have to integrate from minus 3 to plus 3. Now whichever functions are odd function, their integration will become 0. Okay, so how we have to do this question? So we have to make this as 0, odd function, make this as 0, odd function. One integration will be x, and x square integration will be x cube upon 3, and thus you have to put the value minus 3 to plus 3. First of all you will put plus 3, so यहाँ पर 3 plus 9 आ जाएगा, then आपको minus 3 डालना है, तो एक तो minus 3 आ जाएगा, और यहाँ पर आपके पास में आ जाएगा minus 3 डालने से minus 27 over 3 minus 9. तो अब आपको यहाँ पर इन दोनों को subtract करना है. So 9 plus 3 you will have 12, then again you will have 12. So 24 will be the answer. B option will be the final answer to this question. Is that clear to everyone how we are able to get the answer to this question? If this is clear to you guys, then we can go ahead for the next one. There is another question in front of you. If the equation of the line passes through this point and perpendicular to line this as well as this, is this, if the equation of the line passing through this and perpendicular to the line this and this is this, तो ये आपको इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन क्वेश्चन में गिवन है, और यही लाइन वो है बच्चों जो पास कर रही है गिवन पॉइंट से. एंड व्हाट इज द गिवन पॉइंट? 0 माइनस हाफ 0. सो ये लाइन 0 माइनस हाफ 0 को सैटिस्फाई करेगी. सो इफ आई सब्सटीट्यूट 0, इफ आई सब्सटीट्यूट माइनस हाफ, आई एम राइटिंग अज्यूमिंग ए, हियर इट इज डी. ओके, अगर ये क्वेश्चन सही है तो उस अकॉर्डिंग हम कर रहे हैं बच्चों, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में गड़बड़ है तो फिर तो पूरा ही गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. एंड देन z वैल्यू आई विल सब्सटीट्यूट 0, सो इट विल बी माइनस c ओवर माइनस 4. सो आई गॉट 1 अपॉन a, देन 4 माइनस हाफ, सो इट बिकम्स 7 by 2, 7 upon 2d. and here we got C upon 4. So my dear students, if I equate these two, so I will get AC product is equals to 4. And if I equate the first two, so I'll get 7A is equals to 2D. These are the relationships between A and C I am getting. Okay, if I equate the last two, I will be able to get 2CD is equals to 28. So CD product, I am getting 14 from here. So these are the three relations that I can use in the future. But right now what I will be able to do it, I know that this line which is passing through this point has a parallel vector minus A, D and minus 4. These are the parallel vectors of the given line. Now they have said that the line passing through this point is perpendicular to these two lines. So first line has a parallel vector. I will write here ijk. The line number 1 has a parallel vector 1 A B, and the line number 2 has a parallel vector 1 minus 1 and then minus 6. 1 minus 1 minus 6. हमारी लाइन इन दोनों लाइंस के साथ 90 बना रही है, मतलब इन दोनों लाइन का जो पैरेलल वेक्टर है उनका क्रॉस कर देंगे तो हमारी लाइन का पैरेलल वेक्टर आ जाएगा. सो दिस वेक्टर विल बी पैरेलल टू B1 क्रॉस B2. तो चलो एक बार B1 क्रॉस B2 लेट अस एग्जामिन दैट. I कैप टाइम्स माइनस 6A प्लस B माइनस J कैप टाइम्स माइनस 6 माइनस B प्लस K कैप टाइम्स minus 1 minus A. I hope you are able to understand how we did this. Now my dear students, I am getting minus 6A and then plus B. Alright, then comma. Minus into minus will become plus 6 plus B. Then comma. Minus 1 minus A. I know that these two vectors are parallel. So I got one relationship. Minus 6A plus B whole divided by minus A. Then 6 plus B whole divided by D. Then minus 1 minus A whole divided by 4. So with the help of this guys, I will be able to make a relationship between A and B. A and B के बीच में कैसा relationship आएगा? एक relationship तो आपके पास होगा भी सही पहले से. A और D के बीच में है यहाँ पर, C और D के बीच में है. तो we'll be able to develop that. कैसे? आप इन दोनों को क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करें. So you will have 24, 6 4s are 24 plus 4B. Here, if D is taken here, minus D, then minus AD. AD value we already have. AD value नहीं है तो चलो कोई बात नहीं, minus AD. तो अगर आप D कॉमन ले लेते हैं बच्चों, और you can, if you want to substitute the value of D in terms of A, you can substitute here. What is the value of D? You can substitute here. So you can substitute the value of D as 7A over 2. तो देखो यहाँ पर आप 7A over 2 डाल देंगे. All right. So ये आपके पास में A और B में एक relationship आ गया. This is a relationship between A and B. Now if you multiply these two guys, these two, so एक और relationship A और B में आ जाएगा. So that will be minus 24A. Then you will have plus 4B. Then you will have minus into minus plus A square. I hope this is also clear to you. So one of the relationship you have here, other relationship you have here, you will solve these two relationship to get the value of A. Once A value is determined, you will have C value. Once A value is determined, you will have D value. A, C, D, B भी आ जाएगा बच्चों, सारे वैल्यूज आ जाएंगे, तो बस यहाँ डालना होगा. यू विल बी एबल टू गेट टू द आंसर. आपको समझ में आया या नहीं आया बच्चों? ओवरऑल पेपर मॉडरेट था. ओके, इज दैट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? समझ में आया यहाँ तक? देखो 24 प्लस 4A, 24 प्लस 4B का एडवांटेज यहाँ से उठा सकते हैं. 4B की वैल्यू यहाँ पे, ये वैल्यू निकाल के 4B की वैल्यू यहाँ डाल दीजिए, यू विल हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ A. A वैल्यू यहाँ डाल दीजिए, यू विल हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ C. A वैल्यू यहाँ डाल दीजिए, यू विल हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ D. सारी वैल्यूज आ जाएंगी, ABCD वैल्यूज मिल जाएंगी. यस मैम. या B1 क्रॉस B2. ओ आई हैवंट. अच्छा ठीक है, इसमें एक गड़बड़ हो गई है बच्चों. हमने ना ये वाला वेक्टर ले लिया, आपने बताया भी नहीं, 1 -1 और -6 हमने यहाँ पर पहला वाला ले लिया, लेकिन हमें लेना चाहिए था ये वाला -b an5। तो थोड़ा सा करेक्शन कर देता हूँ मैं, तो ये सारी इक्वेशंस फिर गड़बड़ हो जाएंगी, मतलब विल चेंज, क्योंकि फिर क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंट आएगा। अभी हम इसको एलिमिनेट कर रहे हैं। देखो आपको पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट तो समझ में आ गया, हाउ वी हैव टू प्रोसीड विद दिस इलस्ट्रेशन। ठीक है, मैं इसमें एक लिखने में एरर हो गया बच्चों, इंस्टेड ऑफ टेकिंग द सेकेंड वैक्टर आई हैव टेकन फर्स्ट वैक्टर, जस्ट आई हैव सीन द रॉन्ग क्वेश्चन, दैट्स इट। कॉन्सेप्ट वाइज इट वाज फाइन, बस वैल्यू गलत उठा लिया हमने। ओके देखो हमें जो b2 वैक्टर है ना बच्चों, ये गलती से ये उठा लिया है, उठाना चाहिए था ये -b an5। ओके अब आप b1 क्रॉस b2 जब निकालेंगे, i कैप टाइम्स 5a minus ab, then minus j cap times you will be writing 5 plus b square, and then you will write plus k cap times, you will be able to write here 1a plus ab, so a plus ab, all right। अब ये वाला वेक्टर और ये वाला वेक्टर आपको पैरेलल करना होगा। ओके आई एम रिमूविंग दिस पार्ट आल्सो सो दैट इट मे बी नॉट कंफ्यूजिंग यू। आपको ये वाला वेक्टर और ये वाला वेक्टर पैरेलल करना होगा, उससे a और b में रिलेशनशिप एस्टैब्लिश हो जाएंगे। ओके तो माइनस देखो 5a माइनस ab ओवर माइनस a, देन 5 प्लस b स्क्वायर with a negative sign over d, and then a plus ab over -4। बस इससे आपको रिलेशनशिप मिलेंगे, कुछ रिलेशनशिप्स है, ए बी सी डी की वैल्यू को सॉल्व करोगे। सर इट इज 2 नॉट इन द लाइन इक्वेशन, इट इज 2 नॉट इन द लाइन इक्वेशन। अच्छा 2 क्या हम मतलब कुछ करेक्शन बताना चाह रहे हो? इट इज 2 नॉट इन द लाइन इक्वेशन। ठीक है, मतलब एक बार देख लेना, कुछ क्वेश्चन में भी गड़बड़ हो सकता है, अदरवाइज इफ दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन गाइज तो उस हिसाब से ये परफेक्ट है b1 क्रॉस b2 की वैल्यू। ओके चलो आई होप इसको सॉल्व करके a और b में रिलेशनशिप्स आएंगे आपके पास, यू विल सॉल्व विद ABCD की वैल्यूज आ जाएंगी और फिर आप यहाँ डालेंगे तो यू विल बी एबल टू गेट टू द आंसर, फाइनल आंसर। ओके आई होप यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस। नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट इक्वेशन। इंस्टेड ऑफ -a इट इज -2। अच्छा क्वेश्चन में तुम बोल रहे हो इंस्टेड ऑफ -a इट इज -2, -a कहाँ लिया हुआ है हमने? अच्छा यहाँ पर -2 होना चाहिए। ठीक है, क्योंकि मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है ना, वी डू नॉट नो, तो कुछ बच्चे बोल रहे हैं कि इंस्टेड ऑफ -a इट शुड बी -2। तो ठीक है, अगर -2 ले लेंगे तो फिर तो और इजी हो जाएगा, मतलब ये रिलेशनशिप भी बहुत इजी हो जाएगा, मतलब a और c की वैल्यू फिर तो परफेक्ट आने स्टार्ट हो जाएंगी, मतलब इजी बन जाएगा क्वेश्चन। तो ठीक है, डिपेंड्स ऑन द क्वेश्चन व्हाट इज बीन गिवन। अगर यहाँ -2 डाल देंगे तो यहाँ भी -2 आ जाएगा और फिर इजी बन जाएगा बच्चों। ओके कैलकुलेशंस इजी हो जाएंगी। लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। ये एरिया ऑफ रीजन का क्वेश्चन है, 1 + x² लेस देन और इक्वल टू y। आप इस क्वाड्रेटिक को प्लॉट कर सकते हैं, y इज इक्वल टू 1 + x²। आई टेल यू, जैसे आप x की वैल्यू 0 डालेंगे, यू विल हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ y एज 1। ओके एंड देन y - 1 इज इक्वल टू x²। तो अब ये कैसा बनेगा? सो यू विल हैव द पैराबोला टाइप ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? अब शेडिंग कहाँ करनी है, बाहर या अंदर? तो एक बार 0 को चेक कर लो, 1 + 0 छोटा होता है क्या 0 से? नहीं, तो ओरिजिन पे शेडिंग नहीं करनी है, यू हैव टू शेड इनसाइड द पैराबोला। आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस। देन वी हैव अ इक्वेशन ओवर हियर, y इज इक्वल टू x + 7। अब x इज इक्वल टू 0 पे y कोऑर्डिनेट तो 7 है, सो लेट्स से इट इज 0,7, and if you put the value of x as 1 then the y value is 8, so 1,8, so this is y is equals to x + 7. all right, next y is equals to 11 - 3x, so this is a negative slope. If you put x as 0 then y value will be 11, so इसको और भी ऊपर ले जाते हैं। let us take this above, y axis as above, so because we have to find the coordinate 0,11 over here, then you put the value of x as 1, then you'll have the value of y as 9, y as 11 - 3 8, so this way it will be। okay, so this is y is equals to 11 - 3x। अब इन्होंने क्या बोला है कि y जो है वो इसके अंदर लाया करेगा और इन दोनों में जो मिनिमम होगा, ठीक है, वो आपको कंसीडर करना होगा। तो आपको पैराबोला के अंदर भी रहना है और मिनिमम पे भी रहना है। तो देखो कौन सा एरिया आपके लिए सबसे सुटेबल है। मिनिमम मतलब जो छोटा होगा इन दोनों में से। ओके तो अब जैसे आप यहां से यहां देखेंगे तो दिस विल बी मिनिमम, दिस लाइन, और अगर यहाँ से यहाँ देखेंगे तो दिस विल बी मिनिमम। तो जो रीजन आपको डिटरमाइन करना है इस क्वेश्चन में, यू हैव टू डिटरमाइन दिस एरिया गाइस, दिस एरिया। तो पहले तो आप इन दोनों का है ना लाइन ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन, मतलब पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन डिटरमाइन कर लीजिए, दिस पॉइंट, और फिर ये वाले पैराबोला का पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन विद द लाइन डिटरमाइन कर लीजिए। तो आपको यहाँ से ना ये जो स्ट्रक्चर मिल रहा है बच्चों, ये एरिया अंडर द लाइन मिल रहा है, दिस इज ट्रेपीजियम, दिस इज ट्रेपीजियम, और दो ट्रेपीजियम में से पैराबोला का अंडर एरिया आपको सबट्रैक्ट करना होगा। आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट, हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन? तो एक बार वर्किंग करते हैं, कैसे करेंगे। देखो आप x + 7 को इक्वेट करेंगे 11 - 3x से, सो यू विल हैव 4x इज इक्वल टू 4 एंड देन x वैल्यू विल बी 1। तो आपको यहाँ से तो x की वैल्यू 1 मिल गई बच्चों, ओके, इज दैट क्लियर? एट x इज इक्वल टू 1, y कोऑर्डिनेट इज 8, तो यहाँ पर आपको 1,8 मिल गया। आई होप दिस इज ऑल्सो क्लियर टू यू। अब आपको ये जो लाइन है y इज इक्वल टू x + 7, यू हैव टू सॉल्व विद y इज इक्वल टू 1 + x स्क्वायर, y इज इक्वल टू x + 7, you have to solve with y is equals to 1 + x square। तो ये बहुत easy है, 1 + x square has to be equated with x + 7, so x square minus x and then minus 6 will develop। Here you will have two zeros, one is x - 3 as a factor, x + 2 as a factor, so एक आपको मिल जाएगा negative root x - 2, so this is -2। I hope this is also clear to you। अब अगर ये समझ में आ गया बच्चों, तो अब यहां पर इसको सॉल्व कर लो। 11 - 3x हैज टू बी सॉल्व विद द सेम कर्व, y इज इक्वल टू 11 - 3x एंड दिस, सो 11 - 3x हैज टू बी इक्वल टू 1 + x स्क्वायर, x स्क्वायर प्लस 3x एंड देन -10 इज इक्वल टू 0, सो यू विल बी एबल टू गेट 5 and 2, x + 5 x - 2, सो x इज इक्वल टू 2 यहाँ पर आ जाएगा आपका। तो आप ट्रेपीजियम का एरिया निकाल लो, हाफ सम ऑफ इट्स पैरेलल साइड। देखो अगर आप ये पैरेलल साइड्स की लेंथ निकालना चाहते हैं तो -2 आप इसके अंदर डालेंगे तो ये 5 आ जाएगा, -2,5। और अगर आप ये इसमें 2 डालेंगे इस लाइन में, इफ यू सब्सटीट्यूट 2, सो 11 - 6 इट इज 5, सो हाफ सम ऑफ पैरेलल साइड्स, सो दिस इज 5 + 8 into distance between them, so here the height is 3, half sum of parallel sides 5 + 8 again into distance between them, that is 1। so ये तो ट्रेपीजियम्स का एरिया। इसमें से आपको इंटीग्रेशन सबट्रैक्ट करना है, एंड इंटीग्रेशन इज फ्रॉम -2 to +2, एरिया अंडर द पैराबोला, एंड पैराबोला का एरिया अंडर क्या है, 1 + x स्क्वायर। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू डू दिस क्वेश्चन? विल यू बी एबल टू सॉल्व इट? बट बहुत ईजी है, 13/13 आप कॉमन ले सकते हैं, 13/2 ऑल्सो यू कैन टेक कॉमन, you will be left with 3 + 1 over here, and 3 + 1 will be 4, so we are getting 26 as a area of trapezium। उसमें से आपको -2 से +2 area under the parabola you have to remove it, okay, -2 to +2, then it will be 2, then it will be 8/3, then it will be -2, and then it will be -8/3। बस अब तो सॉल्व हो गया, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द फाइनल आंसर। बस ये वाला एरिया इसमें सबट्रैक्ट करना, यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द फाइनल आंसर। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू डील विद दीज टाइप ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस? चलो बहुत बढ़िया। दे आर आस्किंग द वैल्यू ऑफ 3 एट द लास्ट। जो भी आपका आंसर आया, यू हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय 3 एंड यू विल बी एबल टू गेट द आंसर, ओके, ऑल राइट। लेट अस डील विद द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन बच्चों, ये भी मैथ का क्वेश्चन। दे हैव गिवन 2 सेट्स, दे हैव गिवन A set and the B set। Alpha - 1 modulus is less than 4, which will give us the value alpha - 1 between -4 and +4. In the same way guys, beta -5 value will give us the value -6 to +6. Here alpha value will be between -3 and +5. Here beta value will be between -6 + 5 -1, and 6 + 5 it will be 11. Is that clear everyone? Next they have given a ellipse, alpha -2 whole square over 9, beta -6 whole square over 16 less than or equals to 1. This is inside the ellipse. So let us plot it guys. So we'll come to the point 2, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 2, 6. Now this A value is 3. ए स्क्वायर इज 9, ए वैल्यू इज 3. सो अगर आप 3 यहां जाएंगे 5 तक पहुंचेंगे, 3 यहां जाएंगे तो आप -1 तक पहुंचेंगे. ओके, देन 4 आपको यहां जाना है बच्चों, यू हैव टू गो 4 हेयर, सो यू विल रीच 2,10 and you'll come 4 here, so you'll reach 2,2. Now a figure you will be creating that is of ellipse. Are you able to understand how the ellipse is being created? Is that fine? This inner region of the ellipse, this region, this inner region of the ellipse is the set B. ये B set है, green color. According to this set A, they have said that set A is -3 to 5. So this is -1 guys. -3 यहां होगा and -3 to 5, 5 यहां होगा बच्चों, इनके बीच वाला. And they have also said that beta -1 to 11, -1 यहां होगा, 11 यहां होगा. So आपको लग रहा है ये रेक्टेंगल के अंदर इलिप्स आ गया? Do you think that? So A is a superset of B. A is a superset of B or B is a subset of A. So B is a subset of A. D option will be the final answer to this question. Are you all able to understand? समझ में आया आपको? अच्छा, आप लोग बोल रहे हो A option. A is a subset of B नहीं दिख रहा आपको? देखो इक्वालिटी भी दी हुई है दोनों में. So can't you find A is a मतलब A is a superset of B. Sorry, A is not a subset. A is a superset of B. So we can say B is a subset. पूरा पूरा ellipse इस region के अंदर आ रहा है. Getting my point? Are you able to understand? Chalo, let's talk about this question. There is a function, polynomial function of degree 4. And they have said that fx upon x square is 5. Let's say if degree 4 is this, I'm assuming one of the degree 4, ax raised to the power 4, bx cube, cx square, dx and then plus c. कहा है कि fx when divided by x square and limit of x is tending towards 0 will have the value 5. इसका मतलब ये हुआ बच्चों कि अगर आपने इसको x स्क्वायर से डिवाइड करा द वैल्यू विल बी 5. सो दैट मीन्स गाइस ax raised to the power 4 bx cube cx square dx plus e when divided by x square will give you the value 5. So that means guys this coefficient of c has to be 5 importantly. And this D and E both has to be 0. And A and B can be any number. So I got the value of fx as ax raised to the power 4 bx cube and then 5x square. I hope this is clear to you. They have also said that extreme values at 4 and 5. So f dash value has to be 4ax cube, 3bx square and 10x. तो बच्चों अगर आपने यहां पर x कॉमन लिया, so you'll have 4ax square, then you will have 3bx, then you will have 10. अब बच्चों आपको इसके रूट्स लाने हैं. You have to create this quadratic in such a way that the roots are 4 and 5. The quadratic whose roots are 4 and 5 is this. So if you divide by 2, it will be half x square, 9 by 2x and plus 10. Now I'm comparing this quadratic with this. So 4a value is half, 3b value is minus 9 by 2. A value I got 1 by 8, B value I got minus 3 by 2. A and B will help me to write the function. So I got function as A, x raised to the power 4, B, x cube, C value is 5x square, D and D was 0, this is the function I got. What they want me? They want me to put x as 2, 16 over 8, 16 over 8 is 2. This is 4 over 2, 2, 2 into 3, 6, and then 4 into 5, 20. So here I got 20 minus 4. अच्छा 20 minus 4 आ रहा है क्या? एक बार चेक करो. अरे नहीं, कुछ गड़बड़ किया. एक बार 2 डालना इसमें. If I substitute 2, 16 over 8, that is 2. 4 over 2, 2. 2 into 3, it is minus 6. Then here it is 4. So 20 minus 4, 16 आ रहा है हमारा. तो कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं हुआ? Let me check it again. लेट मी चेक इट अगेन. यहाँ तक कुछ प्रॉब्लम. B value is -3/2. -3/2 I have substituted properly, and here I got the value of C as 5. ये भी properly substitute किया. X की value 2 डालनी थी बच्चों. I substituted the value of X as 2. ऑप्शन में कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं है, क्योंकि मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है. देयर कैन बी अ चांस. सो देखो यहाँ पर तो 2 आ रहा है. Here it is -6 only that I am getting. Here it is -4 and then I am getting 20. So I am getting 16 over here. But I don't know why the options are not given as 16. But let's see. कुछ error हो सकता है क्या नहीं. अच्छा x क्यूब में डाला है 4ax. x स्क्वायर हो जाएगा 3bx हो जाएगा. ओके एंड 10x हो जाएगा. ये भी सही है, सब कुछ सही है. आई डिड b नेगेटिव डाला है हमने. हाँ b नेगेटिव ही रखा हुआ है. आई डोंट नो व्हाई द आंसर इज नॉट मैचिंग बट विल सी. ऑप्शंस में गड़बड़ हो सकती है, लेकिन हमारा जो अभी तक आंसर बैठा है दैट इज 16 गाइस. ओके देयर कैन बी अ एरर इन द ऑप्शन. कैन वी गो अहेड फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन? व्हाट यू से? एक बार चेक कर लिया आप लोगों ने भी. देयर इज नो problem in this because I have to create a quadratic such that it should be this. Okay, 9/2 and half x square. So 4a is half, a value is 1/8, 3b is -9/2, so b value is -3/2. That is perfect. यहाँ तक तो कोई का डाउट नहीं है. तो हो सकता है मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है तो ऑप्शंस सही नहीं हो. अच्छा ऑप्शन सही है ये तन्मय. ठीक है, लेट्स सी व्हाट कैन बी डन. चलो देख लेना एक बार आप ऑप्शंस में होगा या फिर कुछ फंक्शन में कुछ एरर हो सकता है. f(2) की जगह f(1) पूछा हो. देयर कैन बी अ सिचुएशन. अच्छा 2 तो नहीं, 2 ही होगा क्योंकि 1 तो नहीं. अच्छा एक गड़बड़ हो गई है. क्या गड़बड़ हुई है? ये x क्यूब है बच्चों. दिस इज x क्यूब. आई हैव रिटन स्क्वायर बोथ द टाइम्स. इट इज x क्यूब. सो 8/2 इज 4. अब ये आ जाएगा बच्चों, ये 12 हो जाएगा. दिस इज 12. ये पता नहीं कैलकुलेशन एरर्स क्यों हो रहे हैं आज. चलो ठीक है. So 8/2 is 4. 4 into 3 is 12. Okay, and it is -10 plus 20. Now it is getting perfect plus 10. Is that clear to everyone? चलो, that's great. So instead of cube, I have written x square. अच्छा ये वाला क्वेश्चन किया. number of solutions of this equation. Have you tried this question? So let's see that. देखो cos 2 theta दिया, cos theta by 2 दिया. Then here 2 cos cube 5 theta by 2 is given. I'm taking cos 5 theta by 2 to that side only. So cos 2 theta, cos theta by 2, cos 5 theta by 2 I'm taking common. It is 2 cos square 5 theta by 2 minus 1. So cos 5 theta by 2, 2 cos square theta minus 1 is cos 2 theta, cos 5 theta. It is cos 2 theta, cos theta by 2. I'm multiplying by 2 to both the sides. 2 cos x cos y is cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. Here it is cos a plus b and then cos a minus b. Are you able to understand how I did this problem? These two are same. They will get cancelled. Cos 15 theta by 2, cos 3 theta by 2 is equals to 0. Cos c minus cos d is minus 2 sin c plus d upon 2. So it becomes 9 theta upon 2 sin c minus d upon 2. So 12, 6, 3 theta. So I am getting sin 9 theta by 2 0, sin 3 theta is equals to 0. Are you able to understand? यहाँ तक देख लो बच्चों, सब कुछ समझ में आया आपको ये कैसे किया मैंने? ठीक है, तो देखो दो सॉल्यूशंस आ रहे हैं. एक तो 9 थीटा बाई 2 0 और एक 3 थीटा 0. सो 9 थीटा बाई 2 आई एम गेटिंग n पाई. थीटा आई एम गेटिंग 2n पाई ओवर 9. इन्होंने बोला आंसर हैज टू बी बिटवीन -π/2 टू +π/2. सो क्या क्या वैल्यू रख सकते हैं n की? क्या n की वैल्यू आप 3 रख पाएंगे? बिकॉज इफ यू कीप मोर देन 4 तो π/2 को क्रॉस कर जाएगा, -π/2 को. सो यू कैन नॉट कीप n वैल्यू एज 3. सो यू हैव टू राइट योर आंसर इन सच अ वे that they should be in the interval -90 to +90. So आप देखो यहाँ पर n की वैल्यू आप 2 तक ले जा सकते हैं बच्चों, you can take it up till 2. So n value can be, because n is integer, -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. I hope you are able to understand. Here 3 theta. Now 3 theta value is m pi. Theta value will be m pi over 3. So m value can be 0, 1. अच्छा 2 ले जा सकते हैं, you can put the value of m as 2. No, we cannot take that. And -1. This value is common. 0 value is common. Okay. Is there any other value which you can see that common? जैसे 1 pi by 3. इधर pi by 3 आ रहा है कहीं पे भी. Is it possible to get pi by 3 over here? यहाँ पर आ सकता है क्या? तुम बताओ मुझे. तो जैसे अगर आप n की जगह 3 डाल देंगे, so can you get pi by 3? No, 2 pi by 3 आएगा, और n cannot be 3. So number of solutions they are asking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 is common, so 6 and 7. Is that clear to everyone? चलो बहुत बढ़िया, थैंक यू. अच्छा अब तो केमिस्ट्री के क्वेश्चंस आ गए. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So over to chemistry. How are you all? So how the questions are going on? So memory based questions here. The question from atomic radii from the periodic classification of elements. Yeah, Vatsal. So choose the incorrect trend in the atomic radius or of the following elements. Here it is given astatine, cesium and bromine, potassium, rubidium, cesium and magnesium, aluminum is given. Here you can see cesium is an alkali metal and astatine is going to be the halogen at the last. So of course across the periodic table the size of the atom is going to be decreased. Cesium is supposed to be greater than astatine. It is a correct indeed. Now you can see you are asked to discuss about which is a pick out incorrect statement. So potassium is greater than bromine. Yes, potassium is greater than, because this is an alkali metal and this is a halogen. Size of alkali metal, obviously it is greater than this. Okay. Now we can say cesium and rubidium, of course lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. Down the group atomic size increases. It is going to be like this. Yes, cesium is greater than rubidium. A, B correct here. But when it comes to this is an alkali earth metal, it is a group 2 and this is a group 13. Group 13, it is always smaller than group 2. When you check this, magnesium is going to be 160 picometers according to the NCERT and it is going to be 138 picometers. So this is incorrect order. So the answer for this question is going to be option 4. So it is a simple basic periodic table question and somehow it is connected to the S block and P block even. Stay tuned. Inorganic chemistry carries very easy kind of questions where you are going to see this kind of atomic size type, ionization energy type, successive ionization energy type, electronegativity, orders and electron affinity. Actually electron affinity you are going to have the negative value, so you have to consider the magnitude and many things you can get from this periodic table. Stay tuned with such type of questions. Even these kind of questions and analysis are important for JEE advanced examination as well. So dear children, we will see one more question. Statement 1, it is cis isomer of ethene and cis isomer of ethene. So 1,2-dichloro, cis 1,2-dichloroethene, cis 1,2-dibromoethene. It is more polar than this. Of course, polarity is directly proportional to electronegativity. So the polarity is directly proportional to electronegativity. Yes, of course, this is true because Carbon to chlorine is more polar than carbon to bromine, and of course both are cis isomers. So this is a correct statement. Agree? Now you can see boiling point of trans is lower as compared to the cis isomer of bromine. How it is possible? Boiling point is directly proportional to polarity, directly proportional to resultant dipole moment. So इसका resultant dipole moment आता है आपका 0 and इसका dipole moment आता है not equal to 0. इसका हिसाब से lower कैसे होगा? And it is going to be boiling point is directly, and but it is more polar than this, which is actually not correct statement. है ना? So statement 1 what you said is correct. Statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. So we have a small short video also based on this polarity and this boiling point and the melting point. Always memorize one thing here. The boiling point depends upon the extent of intermolecular force and extent of the polarity. More the polarity, more is going to be the intermolecular force. That's the reason why, so more polar, more is the boiling point. Okay, more intermolecular forces, more is going to be the boiling point. When it comes to the melting point depends upon how efficiently that solid is packed. So if more the symmetrical structure, more is going to be the packing efficiency in the solid state, so it is going to be more melting point. That is a key point. You can use any kind of examination, any kind of preparations, right? So let's talk about here. One more question. Yes, it's my favorite question. These are all haloarenes. It is treated with sodium hydroxide, of course. So reaction with sodium hydroxide, I just want to mention here. Reaction with sodium hydroxide. So with various temperatures are given. Because you can see, dear students, this is a haloarene. This haloarene, due to resonance, it should have the partial bond. So partial double bond. As a result of this, because of this partial double bond, haloarenes are almost unreactive in nucleophilic substitution reaction at ordinary conditions. That is a key point. Even in the board's examination it has been asked. That's the reason why you can see the chlorobenzene, when you react with the sodium hydroxide and at room temperature, there is no reaction. But if it is heated to very, very, very high temperature, 623 Kelvin and 300 atm or 200 atm, you are going to get this Dawes process. You know? And if any electron withdrawing group is present at ortho and para positions, nucleophilic substitution reaction is going to be increased. So Cl, if any electron withdrawing group is present at ortho position or para position, electron withdrawing group, now it is going to be more reactive. I mean to say, reactivity is directly proportional to number of electron withdrawing groups. It is clearly mentioned in the NCERT textbook. Clearly mentioned in the NCERT textbook. ये textbook का details के हिसाब से ये वाला जो chlorobenzene when react with sodium hydroxide, it has to be heated to such a high temperature, 623 Kelvin. Okay, and if one nitro group is there, little bit heating is required. For that you need to heat it to 443 Kelvin. Two more electron withdrawing groups are there. Therefore, a little easy, it is going to be little easy. So we can say it is going to be 360 Kelvin में काम हो जाएगा. Now when you talk about 3 electron withdrawing groups, so the reaction takes place in such a way that simple heating, slight warming is sufficient. Therefore, I can say the answer for this question is going to be very simple. 1A goes to with 4 and B goes to with 3 and C goes to with 2 and D goes to with 1. So, as a result of this, answer A is the correct answer for this question. How many did correct for this? Mention in the chat box. We are coming to one more question here. This is the question related to haloarenes and haloalkanes. Wonderful. Nice. Now, let's see here one more question. Yes, P naught A is 350 torr, P naught B is going to be 750 torr. So, here you have component A in the liquid state and it is closed here. So, let's talk about what is happening here. Component A is there, component B is there in the liquid state, component A is there, B in the vapor state. So, P naught A is given as 350 torr or 350 millimeter mercury. Yeah, it is going to be 750 torr. It is not a numerical. So, in the liquid state, okay. So, when these two are volatile liquids A and B form an ideal solution, XA and XB are the respective mole fractions and K is the mole fraction of A and B in the solution. YA and YB are the respective mole fractions of A and B. So, its vapor pressure is more. So, more amount of B is going to be present. Mole fraction of B is going to be more. That's the reason why I would say mole fraction in the vapor phase is going to be more for the B. So, it is going to be YA and YB is less than mole fraction of A and B. I would say option 2 is the correct answer. So, I want to say vapor pressure increases, okay, and its mole fraction in the vapor state also increases, okay. Yeah. Now, let's talk about why half-filled and full-filled electronic configurations are more stable. So, nitrogen is NS2NP3. Nitrogen, it is going to be 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Why this is half-filled is going to be more stable? And neon, you got, it is going to be 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. Why 2p6 is going to be more stable? So, here very important thing I want to say, it is given in the NCERT, it is all about two things over here. What is that? Either it could be element of symmetry or exchange energy. Let's talk about P3 configuration, 2s2, 2p3 configuration. In this 2s2, 2p3 configuration, you have a box, okay. So, if the half-filled electronic configuration is there, so the electron definitely it is going to be highly unstable and Px, Py, Pz and these three unpaired electrons are degenerate orbitals. They have the exactly same energy. So, immediately what happens? So, virtually you can see this electron is going to make a jump so that at that time it is going to make instantaneous pairing with this electron so that it is going to get instantaneous stability. Similarly, it can make a jump over here and make it a stability, okay. So, as it is jumping and getting a stability, it is going to release some energy due to stability. So, that energy is called as exchange energy. So, half-filled electrons will have more number of exchanges. So, the exchange energy is directly proportional to number of exchanges. Similarly, you can say this electron is going to make a jump with this, okay, and it will have the stability, and this electron make a jump with this, and this electron is going to make a jump with this. I wanted to say the stability is directly proportional to exchange energy. So for this I would say exchange energy. So in NCERT, in this a table is given, okay, and you are going to see that usually we see this is in the Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity application over here. So does reducing shielding effect electron be a reason for stability? Actually that gives the different factor. Shielding gives a different factor. Shielding doesn't come across with the stability. So shielding has no effect on the stability, rather shielding has the effect on the relative ionizations and the relative electron affinities and relative electron negativities, okay, but not with the atomic stability. So this electronic configuration atomic stability is given for the exchange energy. So this is the exchange energy is the correct answer for this question. Coulombic repulsion shielding we also in options? No. These are all the options are not matching with this, but exchange energy is given according to the NCERT. So even based on this number of exchanges, you can calculate, you can expect advanced level questions based on this. Okay. Anyways, we are done from our side from the memory based questions. Hope you all enjoyed. Option is correct, exchange energy. Array, this is a memory based questions. As you said, some options, and as far as the right option is concerned, this is correct. And as far as the other part of the options, it is all based on the memory. Is that fine? And get well for the next. Tomorrow we are going to conduct one more session for the final round of session 2 examination for the JEE. And also we are running a crash course from the Infinity Learn for the JEE preparing advanced preparation students, and do join with us on the YouTube platform, and the link is available in the description box. Everybody click it, and you can enjoy your advanced preparation. All the best, my dear students. You all done very well, and boost your confidence with Infinity Learn. And signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Learn JEE YouTube channel. Thank you. God bless you all. MSET courses are also available. You just connect to the Infinity Learn. Link is given in the description box. You just click it, and the pinned messages also. You are going to get a call back, and you are going to see MSET and BITSET, other engineering entrance examinations, and JEE advanced examination, various courses that are available. Okay, thank you very much. God bless you all, my dear students. Signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Learn.